Do what?
Turn the volume on. It's Mo, Sam O, Kirill, and Alex. Good times in the morning.
Sam, why is the song so confusing to you?
I'm just trying to figure out what he's saying. Like I'm pretty sure he said marry me, but then...
I think it's Bury Me because the song is called The Kill.
Oh, it's bury me. Okay, so the marry me was very confusing. And I was like, but then you're also killing and he sounds very upset. Like, what is it?
Yeah. I mean, I think it's appropriately entitled The Kill because it's kind of angry, right? But I'll play another The Kill after this, just a different version of, completely different singer. I think you guys know who I'm talking about. But before that, let's say hi and hello to everybody else.
Welcome
to the show, everyone. It is a Wednesday, the 21st of August at 6:07. I want to say hi to Kirill and Yael who are tuned in this morning. In fact, of course, they have this.
Good morning.
The duet. How cute.
They're also chatting with us here, of course, on playback.tv/goodtimes. On their way to, is it back to Philippines from Singapore?
Wait, they're in Cebu right now, right? They're flying back to Manila right now.
Oh, that's right, because she'll be here on the show tomorrow.
Yes.
That's right. Okay. Have a safe flight. Enjoy. I think they said they're taking a PAL flight from that reached Cebu by the evening. Okay, so they'll be here a little bit later. Good morning, chefs. Thanks for being on the show. Alex should be here as well today. Mara, I suspect, will also be here, so it should be a full house. We're on till 9 o'clock, so let's get this show started with maybe a couple more songs, and then we'll get into the chit-chatter, give those guys a little bit of time to get on the show. My name is Mo. That's Sam in studio. The phone number is 8631-0899 if you want to call us and get yourself on the radio. Here's Maggie Rogers, though, and The Kill. It's magic.
Good times.
6:15 on this Wednesday morning. You're listening to Good Times here on Magic 89.9 with Ariana Grande. And we can't be friends. That's Sam O in studio with the cap on. A lot of comments that it's back, Sam, the trucker hat. So
speaking... Sorry?
Mine is somewhere around here.
No, don't get it. Because speaking of cap comments, whenever you're not wearing one, people are losing it. They think it's a much better look on you. Don't ever put it on again.
No. Here's the problem. So I was starting to type, oh God, I can't believe I'm talking about this. I was going to type, like, guys, thank you for the compliments. I appreciate it. But it's very embarrassing when I read this stuff. So I am going to put my cap back on just so I don't. Don't. Good morning. Thank you, though, for all the nice things people are saying. Why don't we start the day with a nice little roll call? Yeah. This is what we do every day, where we say hi and hello to the people all around the world who are listening to us. Most of them, of course, via Playback, which is an app that you can get. It's called playback.tv/goodtimes. Great way to interact with everybody and watch us without our caps on. That we're on video. So hi and hello. I'm so thrown off. Stop it, everybody. Bellaman, QC, California. Not QC, OC. Nako, sige, tingnan mo. Almaranas is in Surabaya, Indonesia. Hi to Grace. Good morning. Neil is in Cordilleras Island. Okay,
wow.
Nice. Right. Ryan is in Melbourne. Thank you for being here, Ryan. Appreciate you. Where else are we going here? Winnipeg for cabin. Thanks. Shay is in Vancouver, British Columbia. Appreciate you. Let me scroll down a little bit more. Krishna is in Lisbon, Portugal. Allison is in Amsterdam, New Zealand, Netherlands. Jedpardo is in Vancouver. More Calgary. Thank you. Good morning. Morgan is in Sukat. Where else? Boses ng Kahirapan is in the MOA area. May is in Las Piñas. Hi to she who is in Union, New Jersey. Rubes is in Toronto, Canada. Clark, Philippines naman for Office Ninja Podcast. Bernadette is in New Jersey, which is in the U.S. Osaka for Eunice. Cebu for Weber. Mel is in Vancouver. Abu Dab is in Doha, Qatar. Alvin is Christchurch, New Zealand. Bicol for Elysia. Ilocos Norte for Cross. Taiwan for Pinachu. Hi to Alex, Auckland, New Zealand. Brian is in San Juan. Thank you. Jacques is in Bicol, Auckland again for 10. Here they go. The New Zealanders are out. Tanya is in Sydney, Australia, while Kultupi is in Melbourne, Australia. Mikey is in Barcelona, Spain. Joaquin is in Bacolod, while Chevy is in Pateros. Leonard is in Pasay. What's up, brother? Penticon, British Columbia for Pinoy Hotboy at yahoo.com. It's just a way for us to get your handles out there, people. Joe, Sydney, Australia. Bacolor, Pampanga for Jazz. Princess is in Hayward, California, which I think is in the San Francisco area. Nick is in Doha. Thanks, man. Mari's in Bacolod. PNB, Pasay City for RA Apologista. Tokyo, Japan for Ishii. Thanks. Joe Black is in Calgary. I to Singapore's Monkey D. Thank you. Singapore la. Binyan Laguna for Icha. Olongapo City for Sheng. Hi to Anjan in Cavite. Hi to Jet, who is in the greater London area, representing in the middle of the night. Auckland, New Zealand for Lahai. Hi to Cheese in Tennessee. Hello, Cape Town, South Africa for P3K. By the way, I say this all the time, Sam, and I'm going to repeat this. Every time I see Cape Town, most beautiful city I've ever been to in my life.
I think you have said that. I think I heard you, yeah.
Just stunning in Cape Town. So P3K, not the safest city in the world, but beautiful.
Oh.
Nemo is in Ohio, Yamaguchi. No, that's Ohio from Yamaguchi, Japan. Astros in Carmona. Shiv is in Laguna. Thanks, Muntinlupa for Carl. Hi to Jackie in McKinley Hills. Tags. Taal Batangas for Azriel. Hello to Nicole, Nicole is in British Columbia, Canada. Hi to more Edmonton, more Calgary, upstate New York. Munchen, Germany is here. Alberta, Marikina, Cavite, Baguio, and on and on. Culver City, hello. Bikutan, hi. YYC, hello again. Atherton, Australia. Palawan, oh my God. Would you rather be? Of all those cities, Sam, I named, all those areas in the world I named, where would you want to be most right now?
Well, you did say
Pateros. Say Pateros. You know it, girl.
The thing that jumped out at me was Kapalong because I was there recently. That's in Davao.
So you want to go back?
It was nice. Oh my gosh. And they had the best chocolate. Oh my gosh.
Chicago, good morning. Surigao del Sur. I mean, come on. Yeah?
No, the chocolate.
Slovensky, Slovkensky, wherever the hell that is. Doesn't that sound appealing? Jules is in Dallas, Texas. Why not? Wet Sand is in London. Pass. Jan is in Monterey.
Pass on London.
I'm passing on London, man.
Why?
It's pretty. It's pretty, but I don't know, man. There's just, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just passing on the question of all of the cities that I've just named, where would you go?
Yeah. Just to put it out there, London is also a pass for me. For some reason, I associate it with a sad thing. So
you mean the weather?
The weather, I don't know, maybe just the vibe when I was there. I don't know.
Oh, you went?
Nothing personal, but
it's pretty, but
it is though.
I just get bored.
Yeah, it is. No, I was just oh my gosh, people live here day in, day out. This is what they see. That's crazy.
You know what's really cool? The British accent is super cool when it's not in Britain. If you meet somebody in the Philippines and they got a British accent, oh my God, this is so cool. You meet somebody with a British accent outside of England and wow, this is really cool. And then when you go there and everyone's got it, it loses its appeal.
When nawala na yung novelty.
God, it's such a beautiful accent though. It's so real. It's such a pretty accent. But then pag marami, parang
Lana.
Di na, rare. Clyde is in Singapore. Thank you, Clyde. Mara's on her way to the studio. Alex is here right now. So let's get a song going. And then after that, we have a lot of conversation for you guys. Again, we're on till 9 o'clock. Here's Addison Rae. Love this song. It's called Diet Pepsi. It's Magic 89.9. Good morning.
My boy's a winner. He loves the game.
Good times.
Whatever happened to this girl? I mean, is she still famous? This Addison Rae girl? Remember she was the one on, was it the TikTok's machine that...
You're making her famous now with the song, I think.
Yeah, I know, but I thought she was kind of long and gone, and then all of a sudden she comes out with this banger that I love.
It's known to happen, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm also too old to like a song like that. I shouldn't be liking a song like that. I'm just way too old for that stuff. Lex, do you like the new songs that come out, like the pop stuff? Or do you also like me go, wait a minute, why am I way too old for this? Why do I like this crap?
May mga gusto akong iba, may mga hindi to talaga trip na. Pero hindi dahil sa old or ano, kundi hindi na talaga siya maganda.
Oh, I know you like the...
Kailangan natin gustuhin dahil bago, pero hindi talaga eh. Pag may bago na maganda, maganda talaga eh.
I know you like the new Coldplay one that we like to play here.
Yeah, Coldplay, yung kay Dua Lipa, gustong-gusto ko yung Cold Heart.
Yeah, you like the Dua Lipa stuff. That's right.
And then, sa yung si Miley Cyrus na yung Flowers, gusto ko yun. Mga ganon. Yung mga ganong type. Pero pag hindi ko minsan trip, hindi ko talaga trip.
But you put Dua Lipa a little higher on the most attractive people in the world.
You know what? You know what? So when I first brought up Dua Lipa, you didn't think she was gorgeous. I remember this distinctly. Yes. Because I on this show, I was probably the first on the Dua Lipa bandwagon, and it was her first one. The one where she's...
Maganda talaga si Dua Lipa.
Ang ganda-ganda niya,
you know what's
diba?
great? You know what's great is you could just you could completely make up things that don't...
I'm not making up. Why would I make this up? Like, for what?
How is this possible when you were the last... Okay. May I finish? How is this possible?
Kung ito maabot ako sa umaga, magpapalit talaga ako.
Dua Lipa was like 10 years old when you were on the show last time.
No. She came out with that song.
A long time.
That song about, like, you know, getting over a guy, don't go back to him, you know, that song. And I was super into it. And
okay, we're not talking about her musicality. I'm saying this. Maybe Dua Lipa, baka late bloomer katulad ni Kay, yung mga Padilla late bloomer. I mean, baka naman yung mga Lipa late bloomer din.
Ano?
I'm trying to get her what her last name is.
Pero ever since talaga, hindi talaga ako umano sa title, sa as a singer.
Well, are you into the melody?
Ako lang, sino ba yan? Balon ako dati, kahit nung bata pa ako. Basta gusto ko yung beat, sa ako na lang aalamin yung ano. Of course, except sa mga new, may mga distinct voices like Tears for Fears, maganda, alam ko na kagad. Pero yung mga late, ito talaga mahilig sa... Sino pa kumanta niyan? Sino ba ako pag nag-enjoy ako? Water by Tyla.
That's right. You do like Water by Tyla. Okay, so it's okay for us, the three of us, and then Mara's going to be here. Is it still okay for us to rock out to some of the new stuff made? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, but no one calls us creepy when we say Dua Lipa is like super hot. But then the moment Alex only makes a comment about Barbie, all of a sudden everybody calls him creepy. It's not fair.
Ano ba yung comment?
Okay, ano ba yung comment ko? Kaya na problema yung maganda yung girl. Creepy na. Ewan ko ngayon sa mga tao pag maganda yung girl.
About heaven, and I get all this hate. I say something about heaven, and it's like all of a sudden it's just
medyo kasi ito kumuha ka pa kasi ng mga songs eh. Ako nag-stop na ako sa Barbie na kanta eh. Barbie.
I've got a question I want to ask you guys as our first topic. What do you think that young people these days are more mature or less mature compared to generations past? I think, you know, in the past more recent decades, when we talk about younger people growing up fast and they know all of these things, we say, okay, well, they're growing up quicker than we did. And then now when you assess maybe a younger generation, they feel like children. I was reading an article about, I think, teachers complaining that students, when they get to school, they're dressed more childishly, like nakawansi, you know, stuff like that. So they're way more immature than, like, there's been a turn. Like, what wasn't the complaint when we were young that we were growing up too fast, that we felt too old at a young age?
You know, I was thinking about this because I think the whole, like, generations and the comparisons and whatnot comes up quite a bit on the show.
Yeah.
And I think every new generation goes through something like this where they're criticized for whatever.
Okay, but in the context of, okay, what everybody is kind of putting on the chat room here is sensitivity. I'm not talking about sensitivity. I'm talking about maturity. Now, unless you go, they're more sensitive, hence they are more immature, then fine. But this is really about maturity versus immaturity. Are they growing up fast again, maybe like we did, or are they babyer now than ever? That's what my question is.
Do you think?
And I mean, and you know what? I'm reading the room, and we're split in half. Half of the people are like, oh my God, so immature. So immature. Exclamation point.
Kung magja-judge ka sa TikTok, sobrang pa-sexy ng mga kabataan ngayon. Depende yan sa mga lugar. Kasi dati, nung panahon, wala namang paraan para mag-display yung mga bata eh. Ngayon, nagpapakita ng kung ano-ano. Kaya hindi ko alam kung ano yung maturity
sexy though, is sexy really maturity?
Yeah, like, it's not, I'm ready for more mature roles.
Yung mga damit kasi, mas grabe yung mga damitan ngayon.
I guess
okay, but is that maturity or immaturity? Like, see, that's the thing. That could be one. That could be the other. Immature that you know how to dress properly. Maturity because you are dressing so adult-like.
Mas mabilis sila mag-base ng mature ngayon. As early as young, as early as 10. Di ba? Na mga kabataan ngayon, di mo na ma-identify kung...
Let's take some calls. 863-108999 is the phone number. The question is, are young people more mature now or less mature if we compare them to the generations past? Good morning.
Morning. Hello,
Hi.
this is Jed. Hello.
Jed,
Jed?
hello.
Yeah.
Hi. Yeah. I think mas less mature sila kasi yung mga kwento kasi ng parents ko, like, nung panahon nila, like my dad, 14 years old, as in, nag-work na siya na parang accountant, gano'n. Parang yung mom ko, grabe na siya mag-work. Parang 15 years old.
Oy!
No, they're not CPA. Parang nagbo-bookkeeping siya. Sorry. Nagbo-bookkeeping siya, helping his dad. So parang yung mga kwento ng mga tito, tita ko, dad ko, parang 14, 15, they had to work, to have allowance. So parang, I think yung circumstance din before, since wala masyadong, yung parang, they had to strive hard din. So parang mas mabilis sila nag-mature yung iba.
I don't know, man. Kids are making more money now than ever, though. I mean, if you take it back to that social media context, while your dad is doing bookkeeping at 14 years old, there are 14-year-olds making so much money that they do need accountants. But I guess that's rare because I'm only picking out one of billions of people who are on social media. But I just think that... I don't know. I mean, I'm just playing devil's advocate for the sake of it. I really don't know what my answer is, whether they're immature or more mature. I think I'm leaning towards immature, Sam.
I feel like we need to define the term. Thanks, Jed.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Di ba yung mature?
At their age is probably the...
At their age, they're not. They're advanced in terms of...
Act their
Yung
age.
17 years old kong anak, hindi ko na mag-guide sa gym.
Because?
Kaya niya na raw eh. Di ba? Hindi ko alam kung sign of maturity yun.
Is that just regular teenage rebelliousness? Like that?
No at all, yeah.
Ibig sabihin kung... Dati kasi ako, I need guidance eh. Para sa gym. Kasi takot-takot dyan sa... Again, baka mamaya mga personality, papaktorin natin dito kaya hindi natin masagot yung tanong na to dahil may family, culture, and everything. No? Tanggalin natin lahat yan. Noong panahon ko, hindi ako makapag-gym ng walang kasi may mga kailangan sundin. Ngayon, sila, by the guidance of YouTube, diba, nagsalita ako ng kailangan mag-stretching. Pag sinabi na nila kagad na, yung YouTube kasi sabi, hindi mo kailangan ng stretching eh. Mag-argue na kayo niyan.
That to me actually is a sign of immaturity, if anything.
Yeah, I was just kind of going to say that, Sam. That rebelliousness might be immaturity. Yes?
Yeah.
863-1089. Let's keep it going here. Taking more calls. Question is, are young people now more mature or immature compared to generations past? Good morning.
Hello.
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 Hi, radio off,
who's this?
Please. Yeah. Hi. I think. Sir, can you hear me?
Yes.
Wait, yeah. What's your name?
So I think their mindset is different from our generation before, because when it comes to their patients, they're more. It's less. It's actually lesser than our patients before. So when it comes to, because they get easier, yes, because they work right now, like at an early age, they earn a lot of money. But before, so with that sense, or in that sense, they get to be more, or their patience is lesser, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Brattier?
Something like that. Yes. So
would that then be more immature?
if you tell them to be patient because they have to be more, I don't know, it's on their mindset. I'm not saying, I'm not sure if it's more, or if it has something to do with maturity, because they get things easier than our generation before.
Parang mas instant gratification sila.
Yes. So
I think that makes sense. Okay, thanks for the call. Appreciate
Thank
you.
you.
Example kasi ng work, hindi naman kasi kusang loob nilang gusto mag-work. Kundi siguro hinihingi ng sitwasyon nila bilang pamilya. Kaya may mga nagtatrabahong maaga, may mga, katulad ko, nag-writer ako sa Going Bulilit. Nag-work yung mga bata na yun sa nung 2016, 2017, pero naglalaro sila. Pero they're earning nandun sa ano na yun. Pero they're kids, as kids talaga sila pagka nag-cut. Kita mo laruan.
But these are celebrity kids though. And the celebrity
kids. Ibig sabihin, may, kung technically they're working, pero hindi ibig sabihin nag-mature sila because they're working. Di ba? Ibig sabihin, may cannot, parang hindi natin ma-equate sa working yung maturity. May mga nag-work dati kasi ano silang choice, pero deep inside, yung maturity nila hindi naman naka-equate sa working. Diba?
I guess, you know, that would have been a good example with that guy who called, who said his dad was a accountant at 14. I wonder if, like, okay, when he's not like fixing the books, does he go outside and act like a 14-year-old, or does the experience of work
nag-mature ba siya,
kind of, his personality tends to be a little bit more reserved and mature and calm.
Maging kaibigan yung 14 years old.
Our lines are full. 863-10899 is our phone number to give us a call. Let's get more of our callers here. Young people, more mature, immature. What do you think these days? Good morning.
Hello, Mo.
What's
Alex
up?
and Sam.
Hi.
Yep, this is John. I think they're acting mature in an immature way.
Thank you for just making it harder for us to understand. Go ahead.
Hindi kasi may mga instances na gumagawa sila ng desisyon, kaso yung desisyon nila pang bata, I mean, they don't think of the consequences. Same as nung mga mistakes natin nung immature days natin. Pero mas malakas lang yung loob nila. Something like that.
All right. Yeah. Okay. No, thanks for the call. Appreciate it.
Ano muna
Thank you.
natin? Physical ba mga bata ngayon mas mukhang mabilis mag-mature kaysa ng mga bata noon? Sa tingin ko, ngayon, mabilis silang pumormang mature.
Yeah.
Didn't our parents say that about us?
Yes, exactly.
Oo nga, parang, pero ngayon, it involves flesh, parang ganun.
Ano, lesh?
I don't know. That Samo was pretty fleshy at 11.
Hindi, ibig sabihin, katulad nung dati kasi, puporma ka lang na pang matanda because naka-pang office attire ka, ay na mapormahan ngayon. Di ba? Of course, within the majority ngayon naman, ang na-reverse majority yung mga pa-sexy. Kaya hindi mo na alam, 14 years old, 15 years old.
I don't know.
Makeup, man, makeup.
I just kind of feel when we were 14, Sam, we're somewhat same generation.
Yeah.
When we were like 14, the makeup was already piled, maybe even more of it, right? There was more hair product. There was somebody just put here, crop top. Hey, we were doing that.
Pero pare selected ng society yon, meaning yung ginagalawan nating mundo, showbiz or ginagalawan natin yan. Ito hanggang doon sa medyo mahirap, umabot yung ganung level.
Do you think social media has something to do with it? Just because everyone is more exposed to the look.
I just think they're more immature. I think we're seeing more like pa-cute stuff than we used to in our teenage generation, whether it be a part of your K-wave to just...
You sound
I don't know. I think the cartoon experience is lasting a little longer. Maybe the gaming part has a part to it. I don't know. Again, lines are full. Let's keep going. 8631-0899. There's a pabebe generation. Thank you, Ems. That maybe makes them a little bit more immature. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
This is Shai. So, for me, I think they're more immature. Considering my experiences with them, because I've been handling trainings from different schools, and some of them, if they get scolded, they right away quit. and they just don't care, considering that they are now 22s at their age when they have their trainings in some establishments. So they're more sensitive as well.
I love
something
spending
we've
time.
heard before.
I love spending time here on the show, just throttling this new generation of young people.
Yeah, they're more sensitive and they just don't care about the future.
Yeah.
If they don't like what they're doing, they just quit. And that's just, for me, immaturity at its finest.
Exactly. Okay. So, wait, I can't say that anymore. Sorry.
Alright.
Thanks for the call. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Bye.
By the way, I'm kidding, young people. Okay, we're just making fun. Relax. Next thing you know, I'm gonna delete your account. We don't want that now.
Parang everything was slower before, obviously. And because it was slower, you had to go through a process of, like, say, even just the work thing, right? Bookkeeping. Like, you have to put in the work day in, day out. It's slow. You learn a work ethic. You're not making a whole lot of money. So there's a process for you to, mature, I suppose, in the work context. Nowadays, when I think of work for young people, I'm thinking content creator, right? So it's quick. The response is instant. You can make a whole lot of money very quickly. Yeah. So in that sense, parang it seems like you're advanced, but you're not.
Because shortcut.
Oo, parang na-shortcut siya.
Hindi naman nagre-resolve lahat ng shortcuts ng maganda. Again, ayaw natin ilahat, no? May mga shortcuts na okay, pero may mga shortcuts na nai-skip mo yung development ng isang tao.
You know what's so funny? This is so classic us when we have topics like this, because I feel like while more immature, they are smarter. And I think the speed in which they can create, the speed in which they can answer questions or have specialties and all of that might be a product of that ability to shortcut, because they can zone in on things that they are interested and be experts at a younger age. So I think maybe immature, personality-based, intellect, smarter than ever.
And that's a very dangerous combination.
But yes,
diba?
in some sense...
Kasi wala kang emotional development to... Diba? Alam mo yung pag-develop na tao to understand right and wrong. Kung smart ka, kailangan mo rin may balance ng right and wrong. Don't be a Lex Luthor.
I think, and that's where the maturity
all the
comes
kids
in.
just said, who's Lex Luthor?
Yeah, me too, including myself. But I'm just going to gloss over it.
Hindi, ibig sabihin, madali maging smart, pero ang maganda kasi smart, meron ka pa ring values.
Smart doesn't necessarily mean mature.
Oo.
Yes. Can't you tell? Just kidding. All right. Well, listen, we got to take a break. I just thought we'd throw that one out a little bit here. It's 6:43 on this Wednesday morning. Mara is going to be here, and I predict she will be here right on the other side of this commercial break, because she is on her way.
What you said yesterday. And she wasn't. Yeah.
I'm leaving. Just, attacked.
Aw. You're Gen Z.
We'll take a break. When we come back, more of the show. Don't go away.
Good times.
Just realized it's my second Maggie song this morning. Sorry, but if you're a fan, you're welcome. It's Maggie Rogers of Alaska, and Sam saying you don't like hearing this song when you're listening to it by yourself, but you like listening to it when it's on the radio?
Yeah, it's a weird phenomenon. I don't know why that happens. I like it when you play it, but then when I am out and about and I'm trying to look for it on Spotify, then I hear it, I'm like, parang di ko siya feel.
Okay lang. Really?
It's so weird.
Katulad niya, gusto ko yung music niya, pero hindi ko alam na Maggie Rogers wala yan.
Yeah. That's like
I just like the di ba?
Yeah.
So many information. I don't like to bombard myself with information that, I just want to enjoy. Oh my God, that's too much English for me right now. What's happening?
I feel this way. I feel this way about certain kind of food. Okay, so here's what. I don't like eating ice cream when it's hot. So, I'm outside. Like, I do not eat ice cream when I'm outside, because the race from melting to solid is too fast that I don't like that race. So I want to eat ice cream indoors. I want to eat it when it's not super hot, so I can still enjoy the level of density and texture that it is for a longer amount of time.
Interesting.
Oo, medyo hindi talaga tayo conformist eh.
Yeah.
Gusto natin.
No, I can't have ice cream in the heat. I can't have ice cream outside. It is not an outdoor food for me.
And parang if it's hot outside, I don't know if ice cream would be my first go-to kasi parang it's not refreshing. It's rich and it's so sweet and I want something a little like crisper, if that makes sense.
Kasi sabi sa YouTube, it lowers your temperature pag kumain ka ng malamig to counter the heat.
You know what? So the Koreans will do the opposite. They have a saying, like parang basically it's like fighting fire with fire. So you make your insides hotter so the outer weather feels cooler. So they'll go and eat something hot.
Kakain ka ng lugaw.
Insane. Sabaw, like something spicy and hot, parang ganyan.
I don't know if that's no, that's like a bad idea.
Try it.
Jed says chippy. Chippy always has to be eaten shared. Pangit kapag solo lang. You know what? I think I can resonate to this.
At hindi, masarap kumain ng chippy nang hindi sa'yo. Yung nagbukas iba. Pag ikaw yung nagbukas, bukod sa solo mo, ikaw pa nagbukas, medyo psycho ang dating mo nun.
Ay, parang...
Kailangan binuksan ng iba, kunin mo at ang sarap ng chippy ng iba or whatever.
You know, Lex, this needs to be a chippy commercial.
Diba?
I think that would be a really great visual where you're like, chippy, nakawan mo. It makes sense. It's funny. I like it.
Hindi talaga pwedeng magbukas ng sarili mong chichirya. Kailangan nagbukas yung iba. O kaya,
yeah, but I think there are like other chips that I don't want to share it from. Like, I mean, I don't know. We're really kind of dating ourselves, but like, what would be one? Pringles?
No, you don't want to share?
Yeah, no, I don't want it. I don't want to grab it from somebody else.
Hassle kasi
Cheetos is like, that's mine. I don't want to grab it from someone because if you grab, for example, let's say Cheetos, the problem with that is you need more of them. Yung chippy kasi you can be happy with a small portion and you don't really have to keep going back and back and back and back. Pero yung like a Pringles, for example, one is not enough. You'll have to go back and back. Medyo nakakaya if you're sharing it.
Oo, pero mas matidelikado nga yung chippy. Kasi yung Pringles, pwede mo ay ganun eh. Yung chippy talagang pasukan kayo ng kamay talaga to. Minsan, mga kaibigan mo, nilalawayan pa yung daliri.
Oh, well, that's what makes it delicious.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, let me ask you this one then. It's kind of going back to my ice cream thing. Are there food, Sam, that just tastes better indoors versus outdoors? Like if you eat it inside, lechon is not as good versus if you eat it outside.
Walang place ang lechon eh.
What did you say about lechon, Lex?
Walang place ang lechon.
Kahit saan.
Sa labas, kahit sa loob, kakain ka talaga saan.
Yeah? Okay. Here's one. Go back to the Korean barbecue. Cannot eat Korean barbecue outside.
Are you kidding? It's so much better outside.
That is an indoor food for me.
What?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Sagutin ko pala yung lechon. Mahirap, hindi masarap ang lechon pagkain nyo sa tanghalian or kailangan kinakain ng lechon doon sa mga handaan.
Hindi siya parang everyday food.
Medyo weird kapag nag-lechon kayo sabay. Pag pumunta ka, ano pagkain sa lunch? Lechon. Ha? Galing sa handaan? Hindi, niluto ng nanay. Ha? Ulo ba kayo?
Lex's confused face had everything. It had eyes, lips, nose, voice.
Ang lechon is either galing nga inuwi nyo, naging lechon paksiw. Pero pag ikaw gumawa ng lechon sa bahay, tapos andaan nyo, on a regular basis, nawawala yung special niya. Pag may lechon, may kasabay na okasyon yan.
Yeah.
Okay, I got it. Here's a really popular answer on the playback. Fishball. Cannot eat fishball indoor. That is criminal.
It's also just not as good if you buy it and cook it yourself.
That's the point. Yeah, that's the point. You cannot have fishball inside the house. It just doesn't taste the same, doesn't feel the same. It feels disrespectful to the fish. It's not a good thing.
Hindi lang siya outside, kailangan bilhin mo talaga siya sa vendor.
Yeah. Here's another one. I mean, these are really interesting answers. Avocado says, "Lucky me, Pansit Canton, mas masarap sa office kaysa sa bahay."
Really?
Yes.
Ito lang masasabi ko sa Pansit Canton. Kung sino man ang gumawa nung hype na Pansit Canton na yan, napakasadista. Kulang ang isa, sobra ang dalawa. Magluto ka sa isang sasi. Bilhin ka, magluto ka ng dalawa.
I feel so bad.
Sino ba ang hype na nagsukat ng hype na ang galing mo?
Again, Lex, another commercial. Lucky me Pancit Canton Instant 1.5 edition.
May kasalo pack na daw. Yun ba yun? Yung parang sakto lang.
Sakto lang.
Lucky me.
But you're right. One is not enough.
Sobrang dalawa.
One is not enough.
Here we go. Let's keep going. Food that's better. Okay. Is there an indoor food versus an outdoor food? That's my question.
So just to clarify, we're not talking about, when we say outdoor food, we're not talking about like foods that you could get at a restaurant. We're really talking about like you stepped out of the house and it's better, right?
Correct. I mean outdoors. Like you are outdoors is my question. 8631-899 is our phone number. Fine, let's take a call and then let's read some more because there's a lot of answers for this. I was kind of surprised how many people have a take on it. Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Street food na hindi masarap kainin sa bahay is balot.
Huh?
You're supposed to eat it outside?
Yeah.
I've never heard of anyone eating that outside.
Oo nga. Or
You
like
mean, pero
sa tabi
bahay,
ng
pero
vendor.
bahay mo-
Sorry?
Sam, go first.
No,
'cause I think you're-
you go.
I mean, I can eat it at home, just not under a roof. Parang ganon.
Oh, yeah. Mas masarap sa street kasi yung suka, yung asin, yung kinakamay mo pa.
Yeah.
Kasi pag sa house mo
Masarap kainin ng balot sa tabi ng magbabalot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Doon sa ilalim ng posting may ilaw ng gabi para hindi masyadong kita yung loob. Wag na wag mo kakainin yan sa sala na may ilaw na ano, kitang-kita mo talaga yung patay na bibe.
I think you have to eat the balot next to the guy you buy it from because it's like proof that you did it. You bought it and I am proving to you I will eat it. There's that necessary proof of life.
Yung suka kasi, ginaganon mo yan. Sa tabi
3 days na yung suka dyan eh.
Oo, kasi pag dumalawa ka, makakakuha ka kagad. Kasi pag in-order mo yung balot, estimate mo yan, 3 gagawin. Kailangan sa tabi mo lang kasi para isa pa nga kulang. Saka pagka kinain mo yan sa tabi ng misis mo, alam niya na naman na may laban tayo, no? Kasi pampalakas ng tuhod dyan. Aphrodisiac yan. Oh.
Thanks for the call. Appreciate you.
At kinakain lang yan pag medyo lasing ka. Para malakas ang loob mo.
Ayan.
Wow.
Kasama yan sa sexy term kahapon pala. Let's balot.
Kahapon. I feel like, I mean, if I were a girl, wife, whatever in this case, and I were seeing my husband eat balot and then there's an anticipation that we're going to have sex, I just don't want that on my mouth. Like all that balot thing, I don't want it on my body. I don't want it in any part of my body. I don't want you to foreplay me. I don't want you to do any of that stuff because there's an animal there and it's just like that foul aftertaste. No. Feel bad for the wife.
Taho pag nilagay na sa tasa sa bahay, nag-iiba yung dating.
Thanks for the call, man. Have a good day. Bye.
Okay, thank you.
8631-0899. What'd you say, Lex? Tungkol sa taho?
Yung taho, pag nilagay na sa tasang sosyal, nawawala yung taho niya, man. Nawawala yung pagkataho niya. Kailangan yan from the...
I don't know, Lex.
Package niyan.
I've only had it in...
Alam ko, may mga tasa kayo.
And it's really good. Lines are full. Outdoor versus indoor. Is there such a thing regarding food just tasting better? For the simple fact that you are outside. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. Barbecue.
Right.
Barbecue isaw and if kung alam niyo yung 3-4.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
I don't know. I feel like barbecue is hybrid. I think it's easy to say it's pang outdoors, but if you have barbecue inside too, man, it's pretty goddamn good.
Yung mga isaw na nasa stick na.
Yeah.
Pwedeng pambahay, soft drinks ang katapat niyan. Pag may nakita akong barbecue, kailangan talaga may kanin at may soft drinks. Sarap.
Yeah, I think it's definitely this is the most Konyo way of saying it. I think barbecue is hybrid.
Sige, go. Tuloy mo. Thank you.
I think that kwek is hybrid.
Pero ito, agree ako dito. Pares. masarap kainin doon sa parisan lang.
No longer when you bring it
home. Ilang beses ako nagpa-deliver, yung garlic rice, yung beef, yung tapos yung soup, dapat sa parisan lang.
Okay, I can accept that. That's fine. 863-10899 again. Lines are full. Mara is here. We'll show her on cam in a second, but you'll hear her on the radio.
Hello.
There she is. What's up, Mara? Good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
I was plugging, like, Mara's just here. She's right down the street. I mean, like, it was like 6:05, 6:10. Sam's like, you're a little too confident, but here you are, dragon fruit, Mara.
I was so lutang. I was making my way to Mega Mall because I went there last night. And I'm like, wait a minute. This is not the right way.
Oh, my God.
But tada!
So
Every day is an event.
You made it. I'm so proud of you.
Mara, no, I was so lutang. Parang pag teacher ka, no, ang baba ng grades mo, Ma'am, I was so lutang. But don't worry.
I'm actually wearing my pajamas underneath.
I believe you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't dare to show.
No.
Show it. 863-10899 is our phone number. Again, lines are full. The question is there such a thing as outdoor food and indoor food? Good morning.
Regarding dun sa food na masarap kainin, turon or lumpia, masarap siya kainin kapag nasa plastic. Bibilin mo siya and then kainin mo right there. Pero kapag nilagay mo na siya sa plate and then you're gonna use a fork, parang wala na yung appeal niya. So ako, for me yun, turon. Masarap siya kainin pag nasa plastic pa.
No. I disagree. I think turon is hybrid as well as lumpia. They both.
Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you.
But definitely finger food. Don't introduce a fork into that situation, I think.
Fine, but the problem is if you're eating turon outside is your fingers get so goddamn sticky and it just becomes...
may plastic.
Yeah.
You think I can be responsible with the plastic?
I hope you could handle
Or tissue. Tissue for your issue.
You ever tried to turon with the tissue? Huh, Miss Aquino?
Oh,
Have you ever seen that?
no.
I do in paper towel.
Wrap a turon around a tissue. See what happens.
Yeah, well, paper towel. Yeah.
May butas yung tissue mo.
Oo, didikit siya dun sa turon.
Yeah, you just peel it off.
And then, kung may langka yung turon, then tatanggalin mo yung langka with your fingers from your puwet, just rolling it out. Mara wasn't on the show today. Yeah, it's good times. 863-10899. I think it's hybrid.
That story was hybrid.
I think it's hybrid. Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yung buko juice ni Manong, masarap yung kainin dun sa tabi niya, dun sa plastic, tas may straw.
Do you
Pag
mean...
inuwi mo, nilagay mo sa baso, di na masarap.
No, I do this quite a bit and it's still good. And especially because kapag nauwi mo siya, meaning you refrigerated it and it's better when it's colder.
Pero
ito ang difference nun.
Hindi ka kay Manong 5 piso, tatakalin niya.
Hindi, ito ang difference ng buko juice. Pag ininom mo sa tabi ni Manong, ibig sabihin na uuo ka. Pag inuwi mo sa bahay, may UTI ka. Gamot sa tulot UTI yan. Pag doon ka uminom kay Manong, ibig sabihin, wow ka lang talaga nun. Pag inuwi mo sa bahay yan, questioning ka na ng mga kasama mo, ba't nag-uwi ka ng buko juice? May UTI ka o may tulo ka, no? Ang buko juice ay wag na tayong maglokohan. Pag ikaw umiinom ng buko juice, may problema ka sa pantog.
Who wants warm coconut water? No.
Oo, pagka may stigma yan.
May laboratory yan.
May urine test. Basta may test ka.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Fine. It's a good point, Lex.
Paglokohan. Alam mo, ang mga Pinoy, pag may medical exam kinabukasan, lahat ng preparasyon ginagawa ngayon. Iinom yan ng Bear Brand para lumabo yung x-ray, makapasa siya.
Raymond says, halo indoor only. Yes, I subscribe to this. This is the same as my ice cream indoor only. In fact, my preference is ice cream in cold weather, but we don't have that much cold weather, so I get it. But
yung halo-halong pang fast food, wala akong pakialam, hybrid talaga yan. Pero yung halo-halo ni Aling Celia.
Sino si Aling Celia?
Mo kinakain yan.
Mara, it's just a
figure of Aling Isa tindera. Generic.
Okay.
Generic. Yeah.
Ako sa labas ako.
Halo-halo ni Tita
Halo-halo.
Bella.
Sa labas akong naghahalo-halo.
Oo, sa labas.
Really?
Yeah.
Oo.
Fine, huh?
Kasi pag natapon, okay lang. Walang ano.
I just like the halo-halo indoor, sitting down, conversation, by yourself, either way, in front of a TV. Pace is strong. None of that outside stuff. That's what I'm saying.
Masarap kakainin nyo sa tabi ng tindahan kasi pwede ka magpadagdag.
Tsaka feeling ko parang if I'm
Ano?
Hindi, parang if I'm eating halo-halo sa labas, may ganap. May something na masaya.
May ganap.
Okay. No? That's a good point. Yeah, that's a good point.
Ng Koreano yung may ganap na napahiya ako sa mga Pinoy.
But you know,
I was choosing hybrid and then here you go, your Korean girl, may ganap.
Di ba Bingsu's
Si Mara
Korean?
naman,
Yes,
lutang.
it is.
Okay.
Si Mara lutang. Alam mo yun?
Yeah, lutang pa ako. But I've always found it weird that halo-halo comes in a tall glass instead of the Bingsu comes in a bowl.
Oh,
so it's
yeah,
easier.
yeah.
But mas maraming sahog yung halo-halo. So parang you kind of
Medyo challenging
Yeah,
siya.
challenging. It's a game.
Yeah. I do have to. I only came across Bingsu recently, and recently I mean we're talking 2-3 years, maybe slightly after post-COVID, and it was love at first sight. And for someone who loves halo-halo as much as I do, and I really do love it, I found the moment that I sat there, saw it, and put that first spoon in my mouth. I said, "Okay, we've been beaten. We've been beaten."
Masarap
And it's okay because the halo-halo has held strong in Southeast Asian dominance for many years. The moment you put that bingsu in your mouth, first spoonful, it's over. You're like, okay.
Even the ice.
Wala bang halo-halo na parang bingsu version, meaning the, soft, milky ice? Because, oh my gosh, that would be so good.
Meron.
Meron?
Razons.
No. Rasons doesn't make a bingsu halo-halo.
And theirs is also a little different than the usual, isn't it? Unless I haven't tried the.
The Rasons makes a bingsu halo-halo, or they just make a killer halo-halo. They make a killer halo-halo.
Killer halo-halo. Pero
Yeah, they don't make a
near in terms of
bingsu
texture ng ice. Kasi iba parang maliliit na yelo talaga eh.
I don't know. I listen. I love halo-halo. This takes nothing away from the history and the romance and the relationship I've had with it. But come on now. I mean, Sam, bingsu halo-halo, which team?
I think actually flavor-wise, I prefer halo-halo. It's really just the texture of bingsu. So I want it to marry.
Melts in your mouth.
You have to pick one, gun to your head.
Just kill me. Just kill me now. Just whatever. Who cares?
Mara, halo-halo, bingsu. Where you at, girl?
Bingsu. I found out about Bingsu in Malaysia just a couple of weeks ago. And
A couple of weeks
Yes.
ago. Welcome
I was
to
like,
the party.
What is this? This is so good.
Who's pronouncing it incorrectly, me or her?
Oh,
Why? What
how
did
do
you
you say it?
What did you say?
She's bingsu. I'm
Yeah.
bingsu.
Oh, it's bingsu. Su.
Sue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Well, I just found out. So.
She wasn't me. She's new.
Mo how easy
I'm
was.
new.
Mo, napaka-easy lang ng pag-correct na yun. Tapos nagbupo na tayo.
I'm so lutang eh.
Ganun sana Sam, pag-correct mo sa akin Sama, ganun sana.
No, not with you.
There's tension between the two of them. It always has to be big. 863-10899. Let's take one last call. Indoor, outdoor. Is there indoor food? Is there outdoor food? Is one better or not? Let's go give it a
Hello.
shot. Good morning. Hi.
Good morning, this is Jed again. I think yung pag-open area na resto, seafood, pag nasa bahay na or closed restaurant, hindi masarap yung seafood.
Langaw eh.
Or lalo sa
Ay,
beach
hugas,
na
yung
open
hugas.
area,
Sa
masarap
bahay
yung
kasi masarap kainin yun dahil alam mo na sa bahay ka lang kahit anong mangyari.
Oh, that's a
Ayoko
good
kumain
point
ng
though.
seafood sa kasal, naka-coat ako.
But I do get it. Like, yeah,
Oo.
seafood, like by the beach, outdoors,
Yeah,
parang ganong eksena. Yeah.
Then you drop your hipon on the sand and then you have to blow it off. And it's
Actually, yung
headache,
liempo
man.
sa
It's
beach,
indoor,
masarap
baby.
din eh. Yung liempo sa beach, masarap din. Versus sa bahay.
Hybrid. Our conclusion is seafood hybrid. Yes?
Yeah.
I do like what Alex pointed out na parang the cleanup is so much easier.
Oo, ang sa kaya ng seafood. Pag nagugas ako doon, tinutoothbrushan ko yung kamay ko eh.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Here's one we didn't bring up. Pandesal. Bread, period. Indoor, all day. Of course, some coffee. Yeah. Losing my innocence in the backseat. Let's go.
Ang sarap ng
Kumakain ka
pandesal
sa labas.
4
Ibig sabihin,
a.m.
kinukuha mo yung share mo para pagdating sa bahay, nakakain ka na. Masama yun. Masarap yung hindi, ibig sabihin, pag may nakakita akong kumakain ng pandesal, ibig sabihin, pinabili ng pandesal yun at nagugutom na siya, kinakain niya along the way. Pero dahil kinakain yun sa bahay.
Gets.
May kape. Kung kayo nag-uusap.
Yeah. And
BTWM Addict says pizza. Pizza anywhere is good. I disagree. There's just something about pizza indoors when you have it, the lighting. You have to have like artificial lighting and then like LED, just kind of like a nice warm 200K. When you stare at that pizza and watch it glistening underneath that amazing light. Oh, it's gorgeous.
Dude, who eats pizza outdoors? Like what situation is that?
Depende sa presyo ng pizza. Depende sa presyo. Pagka 3Ms ka, outdoors yun.
So...
Oo, pagka...
Parang may stall. Yung stall.
High quality sa bahay yan. Kasi matagal ang pagka-pizza niyan eh.
Yeah. No, I'm
pizza local pizza namin dito, kailangan maubos makakad kasi titigas na yung bread nun.
Parang unless it's like a la carte dining situation, di ko ma-imagine yung parang nasa labas ka tapos may pizza bigla.
Yeah, I think pizza indoor is superior.
Agreed.
By far.
But I will eat it.
Maraming
anywhere.
mas masarap sa resto kaysa sa... O kaya sabi ko ng resto. For example, ramen. Diba yung sa Japanese ka kumakain na kaysa dun sa bahay na ramen. Nalaman natin yan nung pandemic. Diba pag nagpa-deliver ka, may mga pagkain na hindi iba na yung quality pag nasa bahay na.
They don't even allow takeout, diba?
Mendocoro.
Naintindihan ko na eh. Dati kontra
Even if you separate it?
Yeah, they will
Not
just
allowed.
not allow you to take it out.
Mendocoro and show something by
I love that
Capital
kind of
Comments.
snobbery, right? It's like, we don't need to. Yeah, you do it our way, bitch. Yeah, no, I love it. Okay, we got to take a break. We're running super late. 7:11 on this Wednesday morning. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. You listen to Good Times here, Magic 89.9. Back after this.
Good times.
You have the four of us on until 9 o'clock. Kirill back on the show tomorrow, as well as she's flying back to Manila as we speak. She actually sent me a DM saying, my God, you're like the biggest LMH fan. And the reason why is Pachinko Season 2 is coming up this Friday, which is such a treat because, man, it is really one of the great TV shows. And I've been singing about it for years now here on the show, and just feel kind of wronged by Sam that she hasn't taken the time out.
I've seen snippets of it. I do want to watch it. It's just hard for me to access it because I've forgotten that in how to use the Plex thing.
I saw you on my Plex this morning. Your name was there.
This morning?
Yeah, I was kind of going through the people who have access to my hard drive, and I saw your name there, and I was like, tignan mo tong...
Hindi ko gets. I don't know how to navigate the thing.
Oh my God, it's so easy. We are going to watch this Sam Please together, and we need I just need another person to bounce off of on the show. Mara, you're more than welcome to as well.
I have Plex.
Good. Can you watch Pachinko, please? Season 1.
Are you into that stuff? Are you into the K-drama?
I only watched it once. Yung Captain Ri.
Oh, Crash Landing.
Yes, because of my aunt. So when she was sick, we watched it together. That was our bonding moment.
So that's a no. She's not into it.
But
Cedric said he's going to send you the full season that you can just download maybe like off a Google Drive. Okay?
Yes.
Salamat, Cedric.
Thank you, Cedric.
Alex, where, when can people see you? And most importantly, let's get a plug going out for that big birthday show coming up in October. Fire away, my brother.
Birthday show October 4 and 5, Maybang Theater, BGC, October 11, Music Museum, Green Hills, October 12, Insular Life, Alabang, ticketworld.com.ph. Tuloy pa rin ang aking promo. 5 tickets, 1 electric fan, 10 tickets, 1 electric oven, 15 tickets, 1 air purifier, 20 tickets, 1 rep from Sharp Philippines. Bili na kayo habang maaga pa. At again, ina-announce ko po na cancel po ang aking US tour. Mare-reschedule siya maybe by October kasi na-delay po yung visa processing. Yung work work visa processing natin. So yun. Pero tuloy po ang Australia, November 8 Perth, November 9 Adelaide, November 15 Sydney, November 16 Melbourne. Nasa website ko na yung mga detalye at sa social media, alexcalia.com at ang thecomedycrew.com. Abangan nyo yung punchline with Alex Calia. Gigess ko si Mara sa si Sam O.
Oh!
Magkaiwalay.
Kailan yun?
You don't even know that you're on it?
Mara, alas 3. Alas 3 tayo mo kayo na.
Yun pala yun. Okay. Nag-guess na ako. I didn't know what it was.
How many times do we say this? Never change, Mara. Never. Never. I mean, really, it would be a disservice to the world if you changed
si
it all.
Samo and Tina magkaiwalay naman. Di ba, Tam, no?
We can do it together kasi we host Best News Ever podcast together.
Yeah.
So we want to go and talk about it among other things.
And meron ko October 11, I'm gonna go with my friends. Kasi walang ML that weekend. Yes!
Yes! Music Museum.
Pwede ba kami mag-ingay? Hindi kailangan quiet. Pwede kami mag-cheer? Like,
Don't give her permission, Lex. She will laugh differently and then it'll ruin the flow.
Okay, Mara, do what? Okay. Basta
I'm gonna invite my friends. I'm gonna be there.
Salamat
Sam, what about you? What do you got? Anything?
Best News Ever podcast, yes. On Saturday, we're going to do the live stream again. This is how we do the show now on the Facebook page of Zion Christian Mission Center. And we're going to talk about the question, how has studying the Bible changed me? So all of you who are interested in the Bible, it's like the best-selling book in the world, but why does it end up collecting dust in our homes? Like, what is
Not
that
as good
about?
as Pachinko.
You know, I mean, that's debatable, but why is that? So please join us on Saturday at 11 a.m. again on the Zion Christian Mission Center Facebook page. Best News Ever podcast.
Sam, may question ako, Sam.
Yes.
Baka alam mo yung sagot dito. Bakit may mga Bible sa lahat ng hotel doon sa may side table? Regardless kung anong religion mo, di ba? Ayun talagang lahat ng nakita kong hotels, lagi may Bible. Ano, may na-research mo na ba ito kung ano?
Hindi, but I mean, I feel like that's a better question for the hotel peeps.
Okay. Sorry
This one just a guess.
Yeah.
Why do you think there's a Bible in every hotel?
Parang what is it, like a courtesy? I mean, you know, hotels, obviously.
It's haunted.
Hindi. Well, maybe, pwede rin yun. Pero parang because
tawag ako mamaya sa Manila bed. Hello?
If you're gonna cheat on your spouse, it just reminds you.
Parang a hotel is a place that is trying to give you like the best accommodations, ganyan, and maybe they're also trying to fill that religious need, spiritual
and, dapat,
need.
Diba, yung religion, dapat alam nila na merong ibang religion, but walang, diba, parang.
That is true.
Well, Nick in Doha, Qatar says there's a Quran in the hotel rooms, which kind of makes sense, I guess, if you're in
Quran and
yeah, okay. Yeah.
Mara, your ML League, again, throw it out there, when, where, and I know it started recently, but how to consume it, go.
Every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Green Sun. A lot of the tickets are sold out when it's a specific team, but just come and then, maybe I'll interview you. I'm trying to do a content where I get to interact with the fans and then ask them questions. So, Green Sun Makati, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I was sent a video yesterday on Instagram about you interacting with fans. I'm sure you've seen this because there was like 800,000 likes. I mean, this was such a popular video. I don't know. Can we play it, Vin? Can you play it? Oh, here it is. Let's play this.
Oh my gosh,
this looks like you. Yeah. Can you press play? I want to see your audio here. Look what Mara does to this nerd. Play it one more time from the beginning.
Oh my God, that's still around. That was like a couple of years ago. Indonesia.
Mara, pag hindi ganyan ang treatment mo sa akin, di bali na lang.
No, I tend to be like that. Sometimes I punch the players. Sometimes I push them.
There's a lot.
Iba yun. May statement yun. Parang, I like you a lot.
Si Hoon, he's one of the popular players in North America. And I didn't think that was gonna go viral. That's been going around for 2 years.
Yeah,
It's so
cute. Look at his
cute.
face. That was the most. That was the most physical interaction he's ever had with a girl.
Oh.
I didn't know that he had a crush on me. So yeah, so that's why that interaction between Hoon and Mobazane, the taller guy's Mobazane. Because sometimes I punch the players, sometimes I push them, sometimes I tap them. I didn't realize what I was doing.
Probably the word here on this one.
Pero gusto mo lagyan ko ng dialogue mo? Sabi ng isa lalaki, kita mo yun? Oo. Yan o, kita mo yun? You're gonna get it.
Do it again. Put that video back up there. Let's try to guess. Oh, wait.
Hindi mo ko dahil tawag pa
Yan yung kamay ginagamit niya pang catch up tayo.
Ha? Yeah, you're gonna get it.
Oh my God, the Clippers.
Oh my God, that's so good. And I listen, when it comes to the gaming, I'm just so happy that, and I mean this super positively, like the nerds run the show. I mean, they're like the coolest kids now. I know we were talking kind of earlier about, young people being mature or immature. I think this is one of those things where when young people get this good, and it's always good to have kind of your typical nerd guy versus your athletic guy get a lot of the attention. So I'm really happy that this exists for them.
So, like, some of them are really, really awkward in interview. And one of the most popular ones that's from the Philippines, his name is Chaknu. When I interviewed him before, when I used to, a couple of years ago, he can't even look you in the eye. And he has a hard time responding. So we have a new segment in the show where before they go play, they have to face off each other, just like in the UFC.
Right.
And then I would have to ask them, ano ang palag mo sa kaharap mo? Right? Whatever the name is. And then Chaknu goes, kaya kong mag-inom kahit kakainom ko lang. And then everybody just burst out laughing. So they're not really trained media-wise. They don't really know how to answer. So that's the charm.
Awkward likely too.
Yeah, they get so awkward, but that's the charm of it though. And that's why everybody loves this guy.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Which makes me want to bring up this question. And I saw this on Reddit maybe yesterday, and I thought it was a really funny question to ask. And Lex, I'm sure you'll have a ton of input on this one because we do this. I mean, we lived a different life growing up. What would have gotten you beaten up in school in the past, pero now okay lang? What would you have done that you couldn't do maybe when you were younger in school because you were for sure would have gotten beaten up, but now it's just normal? 863-10899, playback.tv/goodtimes. Is there something that you can get away with now that you really couldn't when we were younger?
Mag-sweatshirt na may hoodie sa mainit na panahon. Magugulpi ka sa...
Yeah, man.
Sabi ko nung panahon namin yung forma mo, gulpi ka sinasabi ko.
Yeah. This is such a thing. Let's take some calls. 863-10899. Good morning. That's a really good answer.
Hi.
Hello. Hi.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi, when I was young, I used to play video games a lot. So before, my classmates were bullying me for playing games a lot and watching a lot of anime. And now they're streamers. There's girl streamers playing games and...
Oh, okay. So your female friends. Okay, because when you were younger, video games is probably a boy thing and not really a girl thing. And you would get in trouble, you get beat up by your girlfriends or at least bullied by your girlfriends because you were watching anime and gaming, and now it's absolutely unisex. I love it.
Yeah.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Them bitches. 863-10899. Good morning.
Hello. Hi.
Pag makeup, pag lalaki ka, dati bugbog sarado ka niyan. Ngayon, titilian ka pa ng mga girls.
Impossible.
Pati nail polish.
School though.
Mga K-pop na yan. Di sila nagpauso ng
Excuse
makeup
me.
ng mga lalaki.
Excuse me.
Kasalanan niya yan sa mo.
Bacon up.
ba to?
Oo. Pagsabi masama mo yung mga pinsan mo, pinasikat nila yung makeup sa lalaki.
I have to agree. Yeah.
Diba?
I think it was the mga Korean male celebrities who started endorsing makeup brands. Like I started seeing ads popping up.
Sa sobrang tindi niyan, pati si Mo Twister, di ba, kino-consider niya dati mag-lipstick. Sinabi niya yun dito sa show eh. Ganun katindi ang influensya ng mga pinsan mo sa Mo.
I just said if it were fashionably acceptable, I would have done that and heels and all of that. But I have no desire because I don't.
Paano ba yan, Mo? Fashionably acceptable na siya ngayon.
Give it to me. Let's go. It's not. It's not.
Morning, guys. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Yeah, makeup, nail polish, hair color, right?
But do kids wear it to school?
The question is, it's common now. It's not common. You still have to have a unique sense of style to be able to pull this off and not get beat up. Good morning. I still think you get your ass kicked if you wore makeup to school. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mo, Alex, Sam, and Mara. Hello.
Hi. Good morning.
Morning. Men into fandoms.
Any?
Like
Hip-hop.
Taylor Swift, Nicki, Beanie, yan yung mga fandoms ng Blackpink, because before you'll be receiving homophobic slurs when in our generation, but now it's openly acceptable. So Raymond here.
This is such a really good answer. I am a Blink through and through. Again, I even had articles written about me being a Blink and just kind of like a straight guy Blink. And this is such a good answer because if I were younger, it is a punch in the face. Now, I mean, we're at the concerts. We've got our sticks. We got everything. We're in. We got our bias and all of that. I love it.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Thank you.
Jenny Kim, get out. Here's a really good one. Ben Sanity says, a Marcos apologist would get bullied in school. Now, normal. That's a really good answer. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Jack says, a pearl necklace on guys.
This is a thing?
Adesanya
Yeah.
Oh, really?
wears a pearl necklace.
Talaga
And
ba?
guys do this.
Sige
Lex is
nga.
not subscribed to this channel.
Wait, like a strand of pearls or a necklace with a pearl pendant?
I listen. Izzy,
Like all around, like in Boracay.
Yeah, Izzy just fought a couple days ago. I did not see this. Lewis Hamilton. Was he Ferrari now? I think he wears one as well.
Really?
Di ka man magulpi, sartalo kapag nung panahon namin. Ayop pa! Nakaperlas si loko Tananay mo yan
No way. No way. No way, Lex. You wore a pearl necklace when you were younger. Your ass kicked.
Ultimo teacher mo. Pagpasok mo. Oy, Mr. Calleja. Wala ka bang pamilya? Para pagbawalan kang pagsusutin ng perlas na yan.
863108999. Good morning. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hi, who's this?
This is Alan.
Hi, Alan.
Yun sa akin baliktad. Before, okay na siya. Ngayon, hindi na. Diba, pag PE class before, malubog yung pants mo, pag naghuhupuan kayo ng mga classmates mo. But ngayon, pag ginawa mo yan, baka may counseling na maganap.
You're reversing it. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't hear the intro there. Okay, yeah, you're reversing it. You get that. It's okay. I love you. Bye-bye. You're expelled from the school.
Thank you.
Thanks for the call. Thanks for changing our topic, Dick.
Ngayon, mga trash talking online. If it were before, face-to-face. If pag tinawag kang bobo, face-to-face, pupuntahan ka. Then sapakan kayo. Ngayon, it's
I disagree.
Para tawagin mo ang bobo ng pagkakatawag nga ang bobo ng pagka-pronounce mo.
bobo.
Mo. Ganda, di ba? Parang nakaka-uplift, no? Bobo.
Alex, bobo. I'm so sorry.
861 for 899. A bunch of calls here. What would have gotten you beaten up in school in the past? But now it's pretty common. You can do it. So no worries. Good morning.
Hi, everyone. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey.
Siguro yung white socks sa rubber shoes na naka-shorts.
Yeah. Yep. What a great answer.
What?
You're right.
White socks, rubber shoes?
Yeah, white socks na naka-rubber shoes.
But I think it had a little bit of there's a little bit of a roller coaster effect here on this. I think you in your 70s, 80s, it'll be fine, and then in your 90s, it'll be taboo. Get your ass kicked. 2000s for sure, and then now you're okay.
It's so trendy.
Maybe your father, your grandfather did this in his time, with those kind of sepia photos, but couldn't do that when we were younger. 100% right. Yep. Thanks for the call.
Thank you.
Totoo, now they know if you're not Gen Z, if you don't have white socks na mataas.
Add to cart.
Okay.
Add to cart. Within the pants, get your ass kicked absolutely when you were younger, though it has kind of been acceptable for quite some time now. This is not just like a more recent thing. This has been around for well over 10 years. 863108999. Good morning.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. We can go to a call. Can go to a call. But wait, what is this? Doing number 2 in school. Now kids offer poopy kits to each other? What's that?
What?
Yung EBS.
No, but what's a poopy kit?
Ano yung kit na pangtae? Like, what is
wipes?
I don't know. What is it?
Yun, wet wipes, plastic bag.
Sanitizer.
Parang aso na rin.
Parang aso na rin.
But let's go back to the thing. Like, kung tumae ka nung bata ka sa school.
Event yun.
You're gonna get humiliated.
Oo, event yun. And habang nasa labas ka, parang, tae. Kaya ko! That's your maturity level. Kaya ni Alex tumae sa school. Kasi may tao na mamahay, di ba? Hindi ka makatae sa ibang lugar. Pag nakatae ka sa eskwela, man, you're...
Is this a normal topic every morning or just like I happen to just be here every time you guys talk about that? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding? It's a regular segment at this point.
Listen, tae is a topic every day, Mara. You're a multiplier. Like, when you get here, it's just like it's mandatory.
Pag natay ka sa room, pare, hanggang sa reunion yon, mga 40 years. Oh, just, Alex,
stop saying pucha on air, Lex.
Hindi mo yun.
Hi.
Don't say pucha on air. Good morning.
Pwede.
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Good morning. Yung pagiging bakla sa... Ngayon, proud pa yung ibang parents eh. Or medyo kasi yung mga parents then bring pa yung mga kids.
Oh. Can you not drive without your hazard on? Somebody's making like kind of terrible generalizations. Like, I can't drive without pulling over. It's like he's gonna call the show and you can hear the hazard because he pulled over because he cannot use the phone and talk at the same time. He's like, "Alam mo kung bakla ka eh." I can't even drive on the phone. One last call. Let me get out of here. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I think mental health is more normal. I mean, not normalized, but there's more awareness on it.
Oh, for sure.
But if you're alone during break time, I think it's more normal compared to before.
Yeah.
So what do you mean? You were saying if you had a mental health issue, you would get a little bit made fun of.
Yeah.
If, at the very least.
Now, because kids are more educated on like, oh, you shouldn't bully people like
that. Yeah. No, you're 100% right.
It's a good one.
Thanks for the call.
Yeah, thank you.
Absolutely.
Balik natin ulit sa babae. Dati, pag alimbawa may babaeng maganda sa lugar na yon at kasama mo, hinatid mo, gulpi ka sa mga lalaan doon, mga tropa doon.
Huh?
Kasi, pagka mayabang ka, tapos kasama mo yung naglalakad. Of course, walang kotse yan, naglalakad kayo, hatid mo yung shota mong maganda doon. As alas ka sa mga tao doon at pati yung mga may gulpi ka. Ngayon, hindi na masyado kasi nga may CCTV na eh. Kuha ka ng angulo kung saan mo mababanatan na wala ko.
I was believing
it's the culture that hasn't changed, but it's the fact that the technology.
Medyo naghahanap lang sila ng mga tagong lugar bago. Ganun pa rin, pero mas maingat na.
I love it. It is 7:40 here on this Wednesday morning. If you want to interact with us on our stream, you just download that playback.tv app. search for Good Times, hit join room. That's kind of the same thing as like subscribing to a YouTube channel. You get notifications when the show starts as well as the podcast. So hang out with us, see us on screen, but most importantly, probably really interact with all the other listeners that are there. I want to say hi to all over 800 of them that are streaming right now. Again, on this Wednesday, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. Don't go way back after this.
Good Times.
Let's go play. With their backup dancers.
Nakakapagod yan.
Diba? Saka kayo interviewin. Pagkatapos mo sa'yo, saka kayo interview ng mga host. Kumusta naman yung pakiramdam mo? Okay naman kami. Andito kami para mag-promote ng next movie namin ni Mara. Showing na sa Perin Tubig.
That's our exercise of the morning. Diba? Get the blood
I needed that. Thank you.
Can I ask a legit question? Is this for the battle of Employee of the Week tomorrow?
Everything is for the battle of Employee of the Week.
I mean, because you guys are performance level every day now on this.
It's every Wednesday.
Thursday is Employee.
It's Thursday tomorrow.
End of the day, right? And this just looks like it's just showing off now to get the award.
I feel like no one is clearly in the running though at this point.
For this week?
Yeah.
I mean,
For yourself, Sam. Speak for yourself.
I mean, I feel like
attitude na yan, dapat not deserving sa employee yan.
I feel like by default, I am always in the running and I'm ahead because I'm the one who is always in studio. Okay? And that gives me considerable...
Listen.
Yes.
Hey, noted.
What?
Noted.
Yes. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
What?
Yeah. But what?
You got Mara offering pictures of her poop. You have Alex.
Married ako, may 2 anak ako. Pinapabayaan ko sila ng 3 oras para lang sa tao. Anong sakripisyo yung 2? Someday, sasabihin sa akin ng mga ano ko to, pag malaki na sila, nasa deathbed ko, Dad, natatandaan mo ng kanyang tao.
Wow.
Nasaan ka?
Deathbed.
Di ba nasa Good Times ka? Na Employee of the Week ka ba? Hindi naman
There has been mention of deathbed.
Kaya ka tinatahanan ng aso.
We have a BAM vote here because of him and his performance on Monday.
Tigilan mo, Bam. Lunes ka na nga dito. Tama na.
By the way, speaking of BAM, today is the correct Ninoy Aquino day, right?
Ay, nga pala, Ninoy.
Oo
So, pag-ibigay natin sa kanya ngayon itong linggo, di pagbigyan natin ngayon.
Hindi ka papasok bukas.
No, but I mean, yeah, his contribution on Monday was hard to beat.
What happened Monday?
He told us
yan,
about...
Di alam ni Mara. Di nanonood. Kahit pag wala siya, di nanonood.
You're right. Karil listens to the show on the airplane.
I was sleeping.
It's not an excuse. We are giving away some gift packs right now, yes?
Yay! Let's do that!
Pilot.
Yes, your Acro 1000 with your name on it is on the way, Mara.
Yes! Acro 1000.
Mara, paano yung pilot mo? Pilot?
Pilot.
Pilot.
God!
How do you say it?
Nalilito na ako. Sa pilot. Ayan, nagugulpi. Ayan, magugulpi ako sa tindahan. Halimbawa, may pilot kayo. Bilang mo ko, Alex, ha?
I said pilot. I said it the way you say it.
Halimbawa, may pilot kayo. Pilot talaga? Gulpin nyo nga to para magtino.
Pilot.
Yes. 310899 is our phone number. Give us a call. We're giving away. Sam, give us a little breakdown on what's actually in store here.
Okay, so we're giving away Pilot gift packs. I don't know what's inside it, but I mean, if it's Pilot, maganda na yan. You guys know that na. So yesterday we had 5 winners. They're all in touch with Pilot Philippines. The thing is, they're going to be setting up a booth over at the Manila International Book Festival. So you guys can go there. If you win, they will also give you a pass so that you can go to the event yourself. You can pick it up there. They can courier it to you, whatever. But you can check out the booth. Let's see, September 11 to 15 at the SMX Convention Center. They're going to be at the 2nd floor, aisle 2C. They also have a promo going on right now. It's called G-Tech to Japan. So they're going to raffle off 2 trips to Japan.
Whoa!
Or sorry, a trip to Japan for 2.
That's the same thing. It's just rephrased. Yeah.
Because they're celebrating 30 years.
More exciting earlier, but I mean, we'll do that. A trip for 2 to Japan is Do we get to go?
Go. You can check out all the details for the stuff on their Instagram account at Pilot Pens Philippines. Let me confirm this.
Pwede ako mamigay sa show ko ng pilot.
Ano?
Pwede ako mamigay sa show ko niyan. Parang early bird. Early bird.
I'm sure they'd love to do something with you. I'm sure. Yeah. Pilot Pens Philippines on Instagram.
Got it. All right. Here we go. 863108999 is our phone number. Even maybe playback.tv/good times. We'll see how we can incorporate that. It's a very easy topic.
Okay.
Very easy. And that's what we want, right? When we're being generous, you want something easy.
Mm-mm.
And here it is. You saved someone's life.
Huh?
Alam ko, pag sinaksa ka ng pilot, saan mo gusto? Alam ko, pag sinaksa ka ng pilot, saan mo gusto?
You saved someone's life.
You saved someone's life?
Parang gano'n na lang.
Oh my gosh.
Magsasakay ka ng pilot.
How about this? You think you saved someone's life? I mean, come on. I wanted something super positive.
Like si Jojo.
Who's Jojo?
The Love Survivor.
Si Jojo.
Oh.
Jojo.
Magugulpi na naman tayo. Alam niyo, bakit na si Jojo? Yung anak ko si Jojo. Tigilan mo ako.
The Love Survivor. Diba?
Yeah. His story very much well told here. That's all we're looking for. 863-13899. Maybe you think you saved somebody's life. Tell us this.
Kalas, you get a ball pen. Oh, Alex,
Maybe it
you
could
get a
even
ball
be slightly
pen.
sarcastic. Lines are full. Let's go. Good morning.
Hello.
Good. Dead. Morning.
Hi.
Hello?
What?
Hey, all the heroes are gone. And one last shot. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Hey.
Wait, radio.
Yeah.
Okay na?
Wow, you saved our ears. See, you're already a winner.
Hindi ako nagka-start.
Nakikinig. Mara, listen ha. Mara.
All right, so the topic is... You saved a life. Tell us.
Merong isang beses yung kaibigan ko, may dating app siya. And then, I don't think na literally I saved his life, pero something happened to them nung girl. And then medyo parang disturb yung babae.
Okay.
Tapos?
And then, gusto na sumama sa kanya sa condo. As in, gusto na sumama sa kanya parang magkaanan na daw sila. One time pa lang sila nagkasama. Right? Parang lumabas sila and then nung araw na yon, doon lang sila nagkasama.
Oo.
And then tinawagan niya ako. All of a sudden, nag-gym ako. And then, ang epic nun is dinala ko nasa ilalim kami ng SM na parking. Dalawang sakyan. And then para nung bumaba nag-CR yung girl, pag alis nung girl, pumunta ako sa sakyan niya, kinuha niya yung sakyan ko. As in, nag-fly lang kami, umalis kami doon sa parking na parang kami sindikato. So sobrang epic nung na parang magkakaasawa siya all of a sudden. Tapos ako, tinawagan niya lang. Parang para sa akin, sinave ko yung life niya. And magiging best friend ko sa kasal ko.
Yes, good. No, that's that. This you saved his life. This is what I'm looking for. You don't have to be a hero.
Oh.
Not all heroes wear capes. Okay, good. Yeah, thanks for the call. Congratulations.
Please
May asawa na yung yung kaibigan mo, may asawa na ngayon? Sayang, di nasagot.
Malay mo, he was getting kidnapped for his organs, diba? So he saved his life.
I have no idea what happened.
He saved his life from crazy girl that he was sleeping.
May balit sila ng kotse raw.
And when the girl started to urinate on the side of the road, he jumped into the vehicle and took off.
Is that what
Girl's
he
name? Aquino. 0899. Lines are full. Good morning.
Hi.
Nasa client meeting kami, naganap ng ballpen yung boss ko. Papapirmahan sa client. Sabi niya, pag hindi napirmahan ka agad to, wala, baksak na yung kumpanya natin. Tapos nalabas ko yung pilot ballpen ko.
Wow.
Binigay ko na.
Makoy, desperado ka sa ballpen. Makoy, pwede ka nang manghingi?
Hindi pa ako binibigyan eh. So,
ginawasan mo para isa yung pang-contest namin.
Parehas tayo, Alex. Professional caller tayo.
That's good enough for me.
Good one, yes, Makoy. Thank you.
Yay.
863-10899. You sarcastically saved someone's life. Good morning.
Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
Hi.
Yeah, this is Gino. One time sa swimming pool, merong bata na yung toy niya napunta sa medyo malalim. Tapos, di tinalon niya. Siguro mga 3 years old or 4 years old yung bata. Tapos, yun, syempre, hindi pa masyado marunong lumangoy. So, I saved him.
Wow.
Seryoso to,
You deserve.
Na bata eh.
Yung bata yung anak ko.
You should be a little bit more happy about this. I mean, the way you say it too. I mean, as if like it's some stranger kid that you were kind of bothered to do this.
Dahil dyan, wala kang pilot.
Hindi, tsaka marami pa akong na-save na ibang lives kasi nagdo-donate ako ng dugo.
Oh, nice.
Now you're showing off. Okay, we're pulling the pilot now for sure. Yeah, now. All right, brother. No, hey, good. I'm glad that happened.
Sige.
Also, rest in peace, CJ. You will be missed. Big fan.
You should have saved his. I mean, just saying. Just because the topic.
I wanted to. I didn't know how.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Thanks
Thank
for the call.
Thank you. Yeah.
May mga caller na hindi mo talaga pwedeng biruin dahil naglalabas sila ng mga salita na hindi mo na madyo-joke.
Yeah, that was a little low hanging for us. I mean,
parang swimming pool, bata, CJ.
Billionaire on playback says, "Good vibes with Mara saved my life during the pandemic."
Oh, si Bill. Hi, Bill Man Clark. Hello.
Mara, you saved a life.
A lot of people were depressed during the pandemic. That's why bigyan ng load. Ganun yung concept.
Yeah.
Yan, bigyan ng pilot.
Save that nerd's life, the one you did when you were kind of just like put your hands all over.
Ay, takulo siguro ni Kuya Will pag ito kasama niya sa TV show.
Oh my God. All right.
Mara, mamili ka ng pilot. Pilot!
Bigyan ng pilot.
Wonderful. Let's take another one here. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
Oh, there.
Louie.
Hi. Louie, is it?
Yeah, hi. Yes. So, back days, nung college days ko, may tropa kami malakas mag-inom. So, sa galera, na lasing siya, and then nagplan siyang lumangoy pabalik ng Batangas. So, kami yung naatasang i-save siya. So, hanggang ngayon, tropa ko pa rin naman siya. So, yun.
I think it would have been more impressive if you just kind of sped up that thing.
Oo, yeah. Lahat ng callers natin parang may hindi nagmamadali, no? Parang
I think they're just they're adding a dramatic pause, and it's not working. Right?
Maybe this caller's still drunk.
You know what? As impressive as that story was, the storytelling was rough. So you're not going to win today. Thanks for the call. Appreciate it. Hey, we have standards here on the show. We have standards.
Have a good day.
Oh,
yeah,
but congrats on saving your friend, though.
Plus, alcohol was involved, so it's kind of not that amazing because you kind of put it on yourself.
Aww.
Okay, matuto na tayo. Hindi. Tama yung ginagawa ni Mo. Natututo yung mga callers natin. Matuto na tayo, mabilis na kwentuhan. Okay? Go.
Tama. See? I mean, again, tough love.
Tama yun mo.
Yeah.
Kasi kung di matututo yung caller niyo, inutusan mo tumawag ng emergency, patay yung tao na yun.
Okay, can I read this real quick? And this is a little bit more serious before we take this next call. Leonard says, "Hey, just a little over a month ago." Now he's saying me, but it's not me. It really is us. I think he's just kind of phrasing it this way. He says, "You saved my life from doing the unspeakable." Leonard here, I guess, since he put it out there, if you guys recall, when I was in France, when I was in Nice, remember I sent you a picture of Leonard drawing, I guess, drawing something for the show. And he said he was actually just about to take his life. He heard the show and in that moment just decided instead of doing something like that, he is an artist. He ended up drawing something for us or about us. And in that moment, he said that in that moment saved his life. Now, it's indirectly. I mean, we don't know those things are happening on the other side, but to hear that story, and Sam, I'm sure you remember this. I did send this to you, right? Or you don't remember anything. Lex,
Did you send the artwork?
I sent the artwork, and I sent the screenshot.
I remember po.
Photo.
Lawyer of the week.
Leonard, This is not about you being forgettable. This is about Sam never remembering anything. But
Tanda ko yan, Mo.
But are you
Tinigil ko
sure
lahat ng
you
ginagawa
sent
ko mo
it?
para... Pag pinapadala mo ako, Mo, tinitigil ko lahat ng ginagawa ko because
What
it's
is it?
important.
What's the artwork?
Okay.
What is it?
So
Lex.
Portrait.
Wait, hold on.
Portrait of who?
Yeah, it was a portrait of me. Yeah, it was, yeah.
See,
yeah.
after Mo said it, you said that.
No, a portrait of Mo. I know. I understand.
I sent it to you guys.
Napadala sa atin. Anong ginagawa yung dalawa? Nasa padala sa atin ni Mo, nasa Paris si Mo, and I was worried with Mo kasi kala ko, oh my God, nagdo-drawing na si Mo ng sarili niya. Buti na lang. Kala ko si Mo may problema. Di malaki ng concern.
By the way, Leonard's a really good-looking dude. Super young, super talented, really handsome, and he sent. So here's the story, really quickly. He texted me. I don't know if he texted Leonard. Did I give you my number, or I forgot how this worked. But he texted me and said, "Hey, what's your favorite color?" And I said, "Purple and green hearts." Right. He goes, okay.
That's your favorite color, all right. Yeah.
Oh.
Sinabi niya tapos about him.
Naiyak na ako nun eh.
Yeah. So I said purple green hearts. And then he goes, okay. And then he drew this picture. And then he said, hey, just want to let you know, when I asked you about the colors, I was about to kill myself. And I just thought I'd text you. And you responded. And in that moment, I was like, okay, I am going to do this instead of do that. Ended up drawing a picture for us. And
show it, yeah.
Di ba? Oh, yan o.
It looks like it looks like a lizard.
No.
Sorry.
No.
Binabuild natin yung self-esteem ng tao.
Wait.
You're making the guy now feel bad about himself.
No, it's because of the resolution of the screen.
Huwag kayo manghula, hindi naman ito hulaan eh.
If he kills himself, this is on you.
No, wait. I only saw like the top part. That's why it looked like a lizard, like a... Never mind.
Sabihin lahat na nasa isip mo. Kaya nga may chat room eh.
Oh, I remember. Yeah. Okay. I remember now.
Mukha mo.
I remember, really.
Actually,
yeah.
Ang ganda ng pagkakaano niya. Ang cute niyang guy na yan eh. Yung una ko napansin, ang pogi niya. Wala na yung pag-usapan. Ang tagal na nito eh. Dapat kayo,
Sam, you're no longer in the running for Employee of the Week. Okay?
I have another day.
You cannot make up for that.
Saan ba't mo nakwento yan? Gusto mo manalo ng pilot?
No, I'm saying... Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, I guess on a serious note, and we did not air this and we didn't talk about it. Obviously, you don't want to sit here and give yourself your own pat on the back. And we really didn't do anything. We didn't consciously do anything. It was just listener who enjoyed the show, who asked a simple question about favorite colors, and instead of doing one thing, did something else.
Oh, nag-save tayo ng live.
Well,
we deserve a pilot.
Thanks. Pretty good.
And we have our pilots.
Pero binigay yun, hindi yung pinalunan. Iba pa rin yung napanalunan natin.
Okay, then work for it, Lex.
Scorecard, Samo, Lizard.
Leonard, I just want to say this to Leonard really quickly and very importantly. Remember, in any moment that feeling ever returns, please call us. Call me anytime, 24/7. I do not put my phone on silent at night.
And never ever draw me. Ha? Kasi madidepress ka ng lalo. Ma-produce mo butike. Talaga. Because...
All right. Are we done? Did we give away or give away more?
Hindi pa, kulang pa mo.
How many did we give away already?
I don't even. I couldn't count.
We didn't give to the other callers. Yeah, so I guess we have one more.
One more.
You want a pilot?
Ay, nagpapakano si Mara, professional ha. Uy, talo ka ngayon.
Pwede, employee of the week.
Morning.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
Sorry. This is Jessica.
Hi,
Jessica. Thank you for calling Magic 89.9. How may I help you?
Ew.
So saving my life. Ang nangyari kasi, so bago pa lang kami sa company and that time parang casually nagkakaroon ako ng premonition. Hindi ko alam kung paano, bakit, ganyan. So this co-worker Panaginipan ko siya and I told him about the dream na, uy, nakita kita parang nalulunod ka. Kanya. Hindi namin alam na meron pala siyang sakit that time. So, ang nangyari, parang siguro alam na niya may mangyayari sa kanya. Nag-collect siya ng money until 2 weeks, 3 weeks, nabatay siya bigla. So, hindi ko man siya na-save, pero yung family niya was able to collect money enough para siguro for the next 2-3 months na allowance or money, parang ganun.
Are we impressed, guys, or no?
Gusto kong regaluhan yung namatay kasi hero siya sa pamilya niya.
Hindi ko sinabi.
Bigay na rin namin sa family yung ballpen para makatulong din tayo. Impress ako doon.
Yeah?
Thanks for the call, love. Appreciate you. Have a good
Thank
day.
you.
Okay, nanalo yun?
Yeah.
Okay, nanalo.
She's our first female caller, might as well, acknowledge that. That's cool because we kept, like you said, we kept getting too many male callers. So it's nice to have a little balance there. So good stuff. Sam, can we thank Pilot again, Mara and Sam, yes, for this generosity?
I know they really have been so generous. Again, they're going to be at let's see, what is the event? The Manila International Book Fair 2024 over at the SMX Convention Center. Please check out their booth, which is going to be on the second floor, aisle 2C. Okay?
Love it.
Yeah.
Cool. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. Don't go away. Back after this.
Good times.
I said yesterday, this is like my celebrity crush right here. Sabrina Carpenter is my celebrity crush.
So is it very difficult for you to press the bleeping button just a fraction of a second earlier than how you did today?
As you know, my arms are very short, and the distance between me and the console.
You're like already leaned over to the thing.
I'm a tiny person, and this and that is very.
Okay, Alex is gone. So this is my moment to get ahead of the whole employee of the week thing. You don't abandon the show like this midway and become employee of the week.
That is so smart.
Right?
I love the bashing. Yes, you do not do that. That is foul. And Mara still got a chance here. Mara and you really are. Am I never in the running for this, or like who?
Oh yeah, because we take it to a vote now. So you are absolutely in the running.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love it.
But
All right,
aren't
great.
you the one that's like the president of the, diba?
I hit the button.
You're the one giving the award.
Uh-uh.
You can't get it if you're giving the award.
No, but I mean, it's what is it?
I did an amazing job bleeping out the F word there. I mean, there's a lot of...
but you
there's a lot of things on
didn't.
the up-
Yeah, but you didn't. So
It is 8:11 here on this Wednesday morning. You're listening to Good Times here, Magic 89.9. Of course, Sam and Mara in studio. I am remote, but tomorrow Kirill will be back on the show as well. People are kind of complaining that I wasn't dancing during the Coldplay stuff. I don't really. It takes a lot for me to but there's tomorrow.
That's not what we saw in the Chuva Chuchu music video.
That's different.
Why is that different?
What's the kind of video? Is that when he's younger?
Yeah.
But you did. There was a time when I was saying you're starting to be in a good mood. You were dancing. You were going like this.
No,
Okay,
you
thank
you could be a dancer. Yeah.
Never. I was bringing up that I am super short here, right? I can't really reach out here. And I was wondering we could talk about this. Kind of, unfortunately, Alex isn't here. But, okay, Sam.
Yes.
Personal. But, so your boyfriend. We'll still consider your new boyfriend. Okay?
Okay.
Is there any significant difference between you and his ex?
Oh, you know what? I don't know what his ex looks like.
You don't? You don't
No.
ever think? Like, do any of you guys, if you're in a new relationship or if you are in a relationship, not that you stalk the ex, but you just look it over and see, okay, what are the differences here? Like with me, I'm always going to probably be shorter. I'm always likely going to be smaller. Almost always. And then I have to kind of play with that in my head.
Yeah.
That's kind of I mean, it doesn't ruin me, but I'm like, man, it's gonna be tough, you know. And then I have to start thinking about the things that actually do better.
Yeah.
And you get a little competitive with the person's past. I think that's normal.
It is absolutely normal. And I mean, I also felt like I wanted to, but I just didn't. And I'm glad I didn't. But even if I don't know what she looks like, I know what would be like a major difference is that from what I hear, she was very athletic and I am not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah. I'm going to try to be athletic.
I thought you were going to say Korean. You know, some of the kind of obvious things.
No.
She's Korean also. Tapos type talaga ng boyfriend mo yun. So now your boyfriend is very athletic.
Yeah.
He's into the Iron Man thing. And that's not just athletic, Sam.
Oh
That's
my gosh.
ultimate athletic.
It is.
Elite
Yeah.
athletic. So are you just going to stop trying because there's no way you can catch up to that level? Or try, but then be scared that you will fail brilliantly?
It's, I was actually thinking about this morning on the way here because he's training for a race right now. And, sometimes he talks about like how on the trail of, say, a triathlon, you will run to the point where you're throwing up, right? And I'm like, what is that like? What in the world is that like? I kind of want to know what that feels like. Will I ever? Probably not. But to answer your question, what was your question?
My question is, would you, because you know how you said you want to try to be athletic because funny enough, maybe you might be competing with his ex, or do you go, I'm just going to take a completely different path. There is no way I can achieve that level.
Oh yeah.
I cannot compete against this lady. So I'm just going to go and cook my ass off, or I'm going to do something. You're really, the topic here is you're so significantly different than their ex.
I want to try. I have no delusions of like, magiging triathlete din ako, no? But like today, I set a goal for myself. I don't exercise, guys. But I know that it's also beneficial for me. So I would like to start doing something. And my goal for today is to do 100 jumping jacks. Is that a triathlon? No. But you have to do and start somewhere. Right?
And
do you want to join?
Like, your 100 is not even 100 straight. You want 10 sets of 10.
Mga installment throughout the day.
I will bring you with me. You want? Ride 45 minutes. It's just 45 minutes.
Is this the...
Guys, you will never get to her level.
No, we're not.
I don't even know what Mara does, and I already know this girl's better.
I'm sure.
But it's just doesn't matter about the girl, but diba? Like, I'll bring you with me.
The topic is about the girl, Mara.
Yeah, but I'm telling Sam to just start.
Is that the cycling thing?
Yes.
I think it's like, I've tried it and I don't understand how people's legs move that fast. No, like seriously, I don't understand.
Oh, tell that to your boyfriend.
Yeah.
8631-899. The question is this. You're significantly different from their ex. Give us a call. Type in your answers. Playback.tv/goodtimes. Mara, you're the one who's next. Mara, how different are you from your boyfriend's ex?
Well, he doesn't talk about his girlfriend, but I know from the friends. I don't know about the last one, but the one that's like significant. Well, I met the one that I met. I've seen her and different. I work. I think that's the difference.
She doesn't.
Well, she comes from no. It's because I guess she comes from like a good family, so she doesn't need to work. But like, yeah.
Interesting.
But he doesn't talk about.
Just say it like this, Sam. Mara, just say it like this. So the difference between myself and my boyfriend's ex is I'm employable. She's lazy.
No, I don't want to talk bad about her because I hear she's nice. But and she was nice to me. I met her. I've never met any of his exes. Only that person because of a wedding.
Okay, all right. Here we go. 8631-899. Also, playback.tv/goodtimes. You significantly different from your current partner's ex. Krishna says, I'm 10 years older than his ex. That's a pretty significant difference. 10 years is is quite the gap, right? Negatron says, love the name. Negatron says, mas matangos ilong ng ex-wife ko, pero mas matalino ako significantly. I think that's not the topic. The topic is you're significantly different from your partner's ex. Okay. Mackerel says, I've got a full set of hair.
Ooh, burn.
Wait a minute. Okay, so you're a girl, right? Or what is it? Are you a gay guy? What is it? I got a full set of hair than my boyfriend's ex. So either your boyfriend had a kalbo girlfriend or your kalbo boyfriend. No.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Mitchie from Washington D.C. says, "I'm 4 times more educated."
Wow. Yeah. How do you measure that?
Yeah. No. Wait. Is there a? I feel 4 times more educated. There's a reference here from a Monday topic. Yes. Richard.
Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah. I'm like, how do you get to be 4 times more educated? She went to the higher end school. There you go.
That's
significant, I guess. Mary says, my husband's ex is elite pretty. Elite.
Okay.
Spanish Filipina. Ako naman morena. And I look so Filipino. And I've been insecure now for 3 years.
But isn't it a good thing that you guys are different? I think I'd be a bit more like if we were so similar, but are you not over her? Like, are you trying to find a replacement?
Yeah.
Like, what is this?
You accuse me, you especially accuse me of having a type. And it's not, it has nothing to do about being over somebody. It has everything to do with the type.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Now
don't
I
take it that personal.
Now I know I could answer the question now better. Okay. So my boyfriend's friends would tell me that all the exes were fashionistas. Like they would go out, everything. They look good from head to toe. They're always wearing makeup. And my boyfriend said I dress up boyish because I'm always in joggers, tank top or like sweaters. And I never wear makeup. I don't even comb my hair when I go out.
No heavy makeup, all that stuff.
So you broke the mold.
Either that, or are you worried that you're so different?
No, I'm not worried. I've seen them. I'm not worried.
Oh,
no, I mean,
Nara,
kanina pa
Aquino, just
I'm not worried.
Spicy.
I'm not worried. I don't need makeup.
Oh, 3 now.
No, I don't need to dress. I just
look at you.
I beg you
Galingan mo,
don't embarrass me.
Wow, man. Animal. Let's take some calls. 863-14899. Here we go. Question is, again, you are significantly different from your current partner's ex. Good morning.
Yes, yung ex ng wife ko, pandak. At least kahit pa paano medyo matangkad ako ng konti.
What's your height? How tall are you?
5'8" lang ako. Yung ex niya, 5'2".
So you're 5'2".
Oh, my height.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, my height.
Yeah, that's my height. Oh, Nara.
All right. Thanks for the call. Appreciate you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
All right. Let's take our next call. You're significantly different from your partner's ex. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hi. My husband's exes are all short and stout. Short and a little tall and chubby.
Okay.
I'm tall and thin. Yeah.
Okay, how tall are we talking about here?
No, not really tall, but I mean I'm taller than them. I'm like 5'3", 5'4". They're like 4 something. And maybe that's physical, and maybe in terms of they're all like their jobs are like I don't know how to say it without being mean or something. I mean,
no worry, Mara set the standard already. You're fine.
Oh yeah, I also don't need makeup, Mara. Oh,
yeah, there you go. Just keep it going, girls. We don't do this as guys. This is completely female behavior.
Okay, and then I'm in corporate, and they're like all in sales agent or what. So that's it. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
863-10899. You're significantly different from your partner's ex? Good morning. This is not bash them, guys. I know Mara said
I'm not bashing.
I'm doing the obvious. I don't need makeup. Those
because I don't wear makeup.
bangers need makeup. Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
The ex of my partner basically is Chinese, like mainland Chinese. Very thin and cold, like typical of their behavior. And then what did I say? I'm not Chinese. I'm Filipino, obviously.
Yeah.
And on the curvier side. And I'm typically malambing.
Yeah. Yeah. That almost sounds like an insult. It still sounds like you're insulting them, right? I mean, you guys can't even stop it. Yeah. The only person that actually gave some kind of diplomatic positive answer was Sam. When she said, my boyfriend's ex was a triathlete, is an elite athlete. And ako, siguro mag-gym naman ako once this month. Like, it was so self-deprecating while all of you guys were so competitive.
I mean, in my partner's words, it's like the Chinese are cold fish.
Oh, come on.
Yeah,
Okay. No, good. Good times. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Wow. When Mo is the one that has to tell you guys to stop bashing, this is serious.
I was not bashing, just to get it straight. I met the person. She's really nice. She's really nice. I was not bashing. I just said that I don't wear makeup because I don't feel like I need it. That doesn't mean that I said that.
Even her tone changes a little bit, right?
No. You said this thing with such spice. And what was it? We were like, what was the thing? And you're like, wait, hold on. There was a line. I think we talked about their looks. And you're like, no, I'm good. I'm okay. You did that thing. You did that sharp. What was that line she gave?
What did she say?
I gave a question and Mara was like, no, I'm good. I'm okay. And I was like, whoa, that was that first one.
I don't need, she doesn't, sabi ko, I don't wear, because I don't wear makeup. I don't need it.
Yeah.
But me not needing it doesn't mean that she needs it.
That's what it sounded like.
What you're going to go with. If you say so, Mara.
Because that's the only person that I've met, but that person's nice.
No, but I mean, it was funny.
If she hears this, please understand we're just messing with around.
Yeah.
Mara is being very diplomatic. You said that she was nice quite a few times, and you started with her being nice.
Yeah, she's nice. I'm just
nice with a lot of makeup, as Alex was saying.
Not a lot of makeup. I'm just saying, like, lagi silang presentable. I'm not presentable unless I go to work.
It was interesting to see how, you get sassy like that. I don't think I've ever seen this side of you. But there is some sass that comes out. Like, your tone changes.
Okay, fine. But I'm not.
It was significant.
Okay.
There's so much here on playback. I need to read. Alex is there, by the way. Good morning, Alex. Zoom says the exes were petite, super girly in sundress and small bag. Maputi. I'm tall, sporty, muscular, big baggy shorts, boyfriend pants, and I'm tan.
I like the delivery.
There's a little spice on that one too.
Oh.
My ex's ex is now a priest. Okay.
Oh,
and I'm here sinning all day. Sinning every day. And gusto ko sana siya magkasal sa amin just to brag. Oh, I love it. That's great. My ex's ex is crazy. Thank you, of course. And trying hard to be fashionable. I'm definitely not crazy. I don't follow fashion.
Gosh.
I wear what suits me. Again, why are you guys sounding bitter? They're the ones who are the ex guys. Come on, let's go. My husband says I'm more maalaga than her exes, his exes, I'm assuming. Maybe because I'm much younger than them. I'm literally 13 years younger than the ex. Gosh, I have to scroll up here. My partner's ex is boring and passive aggressive. I'm crazy and aggressive. Thanks to RK from Tokyo, Japan. Appreciate it. Ama versus Lasal. Oh, that was the number. That was the 4 times. 4 times more educated, I think is what it was.
So again, do you think it's a good thing if you're very different from your partner's ex?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. Maybe we can talk about that after this call. Like, let's see if it is a good thing or not. Good morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
So, my partner's ex is a girl and I'm a guy.
So how does that play in your head?
I guess he likes guys better.
Yeah, I know, but maybe there's no you versus her in this one. This is really more just a boy.
It's real significant.
Oh, the partner's a guy. For some reason, I assumed the partner was a girl.
No, his partner is a girl, right?
No, his partner is a guy.
Your partner is a boy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Say it again. What? Why are you better again? For that reason?
In bed, I guess.
Okay.
But interesting.
Sorry, my radar was off. I was texting Kirill. Sorry. Kay's texting me about Lee Min Ho, so I was like messaging her. I didn't really hear. My gay arm was a little off. Tao lang po. Okay, so if your boyfriend's ex was a girl, am I more worried or am I more secure?
I guess it's up to you if you're gonna get insecure about it or just enjoy the relationship.
Are you
right?
No, I'm talking about me though.
Are you the first? Sorry, Mohan.
No, go.
Are you the first guy partner, or has this happened before?
Yeah, I'm his first guy partner.
Okay.
Okay, thanks for the call.
Yeah. But hey,
Thank you.
yeah. Very different. Thank you.
Baka less moody, less drama maybe.
Do you think that's true? Do you think there's less drama in a guy where it's 2 guys in the relationship?
I would just think because girls are moody, right? Especially like with our hormones, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Becky, big personality. Very often. Big personality sometimes attracts big drama. Right?
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah. My thing is, if I had a boyfriend and his ex was a girl, I'm the first boyfriend.
You're worried.
It'll worry me a little bit.
But then won't guys be more they like to explore the sexual side?
You guys have. I mean, it's just, I don't know. It'll get too graphic. So I'm out. I'll be quiet. What was the question I was asking before we that last topic? Before we took that last call?
What is it a good thing?
Contrast different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is contrast a good thing or a bad thing? Okay. Let's talk about that. Then we got to go.
I think it's a good thing. Is
contrast a good thing? You think it's a good thing?
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing.
I am pressured to say it's a good thing because I'm using CU Sam as an example. Like, if you guys were similar, then I would worry because let's say, okay, maybe he's now just into athletes. And she's kind of higher level athlete.
So there's a comparison.
So it's like, okay, well, my ex is better at her than this in the stuff that I super love. The fact that you are contrasting her is a good thing for me if assessing it, because I'm like, okay, so her athleticism wasn't the number one thing.
Right. So maybe I shouldn't even try my 100 jumping jacks. It's like, now I'm putting myself in a competition and it's pathetic.
Yeah. Wag na.
Oh. See, I knew I was on the right track not exercising, Mara.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's like,
that's
why?
Really scary. In terms of where Mara is, though, where she says that she's very different from all the others because they all look alike and they all kind of dress alike, then I would be worried. Because why are you the outlier?
Did he give up?
Will he go back?
Parang sustainable pa ba to? Like, can you still go get away with the hoodies and joggers?
Well, I feel like maybe in my case, I'm like sa games where you buy skins. Diba? And you dress them up. So when I'm at work, I'm dressed up differently. So I have two personalities. But when I'm at home, when I go out, just us, I'm wearing my joggers. I'm wearing my track pants.
Does he ever once commented?
No.
That you should dress a little bit more fashionable?
No, never.
We're good.
He's that person. He will never tell me like to be any different. He's such a nice person.
I like him.
But
he just like dating ugly girls. That's like the only.
They're not actually. They're not ugly. They're not ugly at all. They're just very. They present themselves really well.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Got it. We will take a break. When we come back, we'll have more of the show. It is 8:34 here on this Wednesday morning. Don't go away.
Good times.
I will try to fix you.
It is 8:41 on this Wednesday. You are listening to Good Times here on Magic 89.9 with Coldplay and single greatest song ever written, which is Fix You. We're about 20 minutes out before we say our goodbyes here. You know, Mara, you were saying something about people being nice earlier, and I thought I'd like to throw this question out. Do you think personality, morals, even, Sam, as somebody who's really into the faith, do you think that's more nature or nurture?
Nurture?
Personality, huh? Like you're just born a dick. Or you're born a really good person. And I think it's never one thing. So if we can kind of give maybe the heaviest influence as the answer, because it's impossible, it's one thing. I mean, obviously, if you just get throttled and abused and there's a guy that I work with who just had the absolute worst upbringing, like just the worst. Wherein, you know, siblings, parents, everybody was in jail. But he is the absolute nicest person I spend my time with.
Aww.
And you must go, this has got to be natural.
Really?
There's no way that he's the only one. And it's just unbelievably decent, considering the upbringing. So you think morals are, or personality type, you know, things like that? And I mean a personality type, you know, with those letters and all of that, but so just kind of your just demeanor is more nature or nurture?
Is it more nature? I believe that we are all wired for survival, but we're all good.
Wow, you think human beings are innately good people or just good creation?
To me, yes, but the thing is, because we're wired for survival, so if you're really, really hungry and you have nothing else, you have no way you're going to steal food.
Correct.
Because you have to survive.
Okay, so
but if it's not triggered, I feel like if you're not triggered, if it doesn't have to get to that point where you're triggered for survival, I think that everyone is inherently good.
Man, I so disagree. And again, that's cool, right? We disagree with a lot of stuff. I just think you're not factoring in human greed. You're fine. I'll give you that all animals are wired to survive. But I think what makes us different as the rest of the animal kingdom is we are effing greedy. Like, we'll kill you for more, not just to survive, but because I need more. So there are a lot of human beings like that. In fact, I would say the majority of the planet is like that.
Yeah.
Sam, how say you?
Yeah, I think I'm leaning more towards where you're going. And I think biblically too, it aligns because the Bible says that, you know, the heart, the desires of the human heart are evil all the time. Which is why...
Wow. Is that? What phrase is... I got to tattoo this on my arm. What book and number is this? This might be my new fave.
And which is why, you know, Jesus, when he was here during the first coming, says, you need to be born again. Not the denomination, but there is this, you know, term of like being born again. Because in the state that we are in, we wouldn't be worthy of... you know, being with God.
I got to find this passage, Sam. I can't get away from it. Is this Mo 3:16? You're all born dicks? No. Because I need this in my life. What is this? Please look for it for me.
Yeah, no, I believe it's in Genesis.
Early on.
Yeah, early on. Very early on. Yeah. In fact, in Genesis chapter 6, that is where God says, I will not contend with man anymore. And which is like so confusing. Contend. What does that mean? If you look at the footnotes, it says remain, meaning God decides not to no longer be with man anymore because he's holy, man is evil. They can't coexist.
Man,
Hence the redemption plan, words like restoration, that kind of thing.
I really have a hard time grasping all of this stuff. And I wouldn't say I've always had a hard time. And I think this conversation has taken a turn for the religious, and that's fine. I texted you last night and I said, wow, really, real test of faith for me here, Sam. And I kind of even carefully pick those words out.
Yeah.
I would rather just say, there's no damn God. And what I sent you and said is, wow, what a test of faith this may be. And then you're like, Mohan, that's why you have to. You did your whole encourage me to seek answers to the questions I have. But what I really wanted to say was a much more profane and all of that. And this, of course, comes down to what occurred yesterday with CJ, who is, I said on the show, one of the nicest human beings you'll ever meet. And for this to happen to him really makes me go, this godless world it's pointless, really. Where am I going with this? But if I get back to the original question, nature versus nurture when it comes to whether you're a good person.
That's right. That's what we were talking about.
Mara says nature. People are just generally kind of good people.
Unless you're triggered to survive.
Yeah. I'm going to agree that not generally people are good, but the good ones are born good. While we are still born, the great majority of people are born bad. Does that make sense, Sam?
Yeah, it does. I think that we all definitely have our inclinations, but for the most part, it's about how we're molded. So nurture for me.
Your team nurture. And what would be your breakdown? 80-20?
Gosh.
30?
Breakdown for like how many of them actually turn out good?
No. The influence of nurture versus what would be your influential breakdown? Sorry.
Gosh, I would say 85, 15.
15?
Oh,
wow.
Maybe.
Amazing math there, by the way, Sam. That was really brilliant.
Wow.
Like so 85. You did 100 minus 85 and you came up with 15. That was awesome. By the way, condescending means
You're so annoying every time. See, we even have something like 95% nurture. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that.
I man, that is so horrible numbers for me. There's no way. I think my life experience has taught me that there's so many good people in such bad situations that I cannot agree with 95.5. That's just way too crazy of a number for me. But again, I'm only looking at it in the world of my experience. How about you, Mara? What's your breakdown, nature, nurture, and percentage of influence?
For me, it's a lot closer. I would have to go like a 60-40, just because it matters a lot also what you're taught when you're young and how you grew up. Like how much was it implanted in you of your like how you need to survive, for example. So for the people who feel like they need to get ahead from such a young age, they need to survive, they need to get ahead, they need to trick people to survive, then that's what they're going to carry for the rest of their life.
So 60-40 nature, 60-40 nurture?
60-40. I think it's our nature to be good, but when it's implanted in you, how to live life based on, are you living in a mindset of lack or are you living in a mindset of abundance? How you were taught. And also, 40% would be how you grew up with your parents. Like, did they tell you, oh, you're so good, 60, I love you?
60 nature, 40 nurture.
Yes. And because nurture has a lot to do with your personality. Were you told that you could do anything, or were you told that it doesn't matter what you do, wala kang silbi? And you carry that.
And of course, nurture, of course, obviously is a product of, say, your relationships with your friends and all of that stuff. Not all of it is, of course, taught by your parents. I think I'm with you on that one. I think I'm going 60-40 nature. Slight edge to nature. I think good people are just born good people. While the rest of the world, as Genesis 3:6 says, are dead.
Do the study.
Kick says, hey, what is your religion, Mara, before we wrap it up here?
Oh, yeah. Are you religious?
I used to go to Youth for Christ. I used to go to camps and everything, but I'm very spiritual. I am not now, as when I got to college, I'm not religious. Anyway, I studied religion, and then that's when I thought, so how do I know my religion's correct and it's not Buddhism? It's not the other religion. How do you? Is it because I'm born born Catholic?
Mm-hmm.
And they all basically teach the same thing. So I'm very spiritual. I meditate all the time, but I don't stick to one religion. But I believe in a supreme reality. I believe in a God.
Agnostic.
I believe in there's a higher power.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you believe we come from monkeys?
Do I believe we come from monkeys? Well, I believe in science also, right? But then the reason why I believe in God, and this was like, there was an episode with Sheldon, the little Sheldon. He was talking about how the gravity exists. That if it was any more stronger, then we would collapse. And then if it was any lighter, it's just at the right, perfect.
Right. Yeah.
The gravity. So that, and Sheldon doesn't believe in God, but he says just the probability of that, which is almost so impossible to have that exact balance, you have to believe that there's a creator.
Yeah, not just gravity. I think there's something like 200,000 factors that have to be just so in order for life to be possible on this planet. So, yeah. I've heard this argument. Yeah.
My French teacher Yassine says, clarification, the Bible says nowhere that human hearts are evil. It actually says that God will not contend with people forever, meaning that they are mortals.
So a few verses before that is where, it's in that neighborhood of that chapter.
We just modernize some of the scripture here.
There are different versions, yes.
Yeah, just to make it resonate with a younger audience, because I think the numbers and at least the Catholic numbers, the amount of people going to church are lessening to I guess all-time lows. So to modernize scripture by saying humans are dicks, I think is really going to get a younger group energized to go to church and to read the Bible and all that stuff. Modernize, man. That's all I'm saying. That's all. Come on, guys. If you need some help, I got you.
Oh,
just tell me what it's about, and I'll go ahead and redo it for you. Okay?
Thank you,
Alex,
for the offer. Yeah,
really missed out on this topic. He feels terrible that he's not here to give his hot take on this. But we want to thank you guys for hanging out with us. We appreciate it so very much. Tomorrow we'll get Kay back in I don't know if she's going to be in studio actually, or in on Zoom, but Alex will be here, of course. Mara, I don't know if you have time. I know you said Tuesday, Wednesday, but let's see what your schedule looks like. We'll probably work that out on the GC. Sam, as always, not sure if you're a front runner for Employee of the Week.
I am.
It all comes down tomorrow. We will see. But everybody else, thanks for hanging out with us. We appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day. All the people around the world on playback.tv/goodtimes, where whatever time it is, whatever the weather's like in your part of the world, thanks nevertheless for hanging out with us. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
Good times.